What's good? What's good? What's going on with y'all? I can't even hear me. Y'all can hear me? Think so. Yeah. So y'all see the title right there. Spurs are back. You see they got the number 1 pick. But we probably not even gonna talk about that too much. I already know what's gonna happen. We gonna talk about that man, Jimmy Butler. All right. Next time I tell y'all Miami in 6, y'all listen to me. Y'all see that? Jimmy can't be fucked with. Shit. What's up, y'all? What's good with y'all? I'm gonna let y'all get in here. See who's gonna show up today. Anyways, though, y'all, welcome to the graveyard shift. Y'all know what time it is. I'm trying to get this a little more consistent. That's gonna be in my. Yeah, I'll take care of you, bro. If you're gonna be in here, if you want to mod, it's all good. Make sure you take care of them nutcases like my man Leaf Diggy who just pulled up. When Leaf Diggy get to talking crazy in the chat, make sure you time that brother out. Let me pull him up real quick. Leaf
Bobby,
Diggy, it's good, bro.
come on now.
Oh, what's up, fam?
You come on now.
What's
You really? Yeah, that's how you gonna do me after all the respect I show you, man. After all of this.
Hey, Leaf. I gotta say you because everybody know Leaf Diggy. You know what I'm saying? You the most known person on the internet, damn near.
Probably you too. Yeah, I heard somebody actually said that earlier. They said, "Yo, they seen me on YouTube or whatever. They seen the hat." And I was just like, "Man, I ain't famous, man. Don't look at me that way." But
Yeah.
man, me and you both know that draft lottery sucked ass.
Was
Man.
good,
Come on.
bro. Hey, hold on, real quick. Hey, FIFA boy, we don't got a set schedule yet, but I am working on it. I'm trying to work with some of these brothers that be coming up a little more often, seeing what days they're available to do late. Because we don't always do no 5-hour shows. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes just be a quick 1.5, 2 hour. Just kind of depend on who's up here, FIFA boy. But we trying to get some consistency though for sure. Get the schedule. What's good? What's good with y'all? What's good, Tim? What's good, Jay?
What's good, big guy?
Chilling. At least I'm not mad at the lottery because I wasn't too sold on Vic, but I'm a lot more comfortable pushing Vic since he's with the Spurs. Like he went to the Spurs, so I'm like, okay, now I got a lot more faith in him. I thought he was going to end up going to Detroit, and I'm like, but that's not going to work. That's not going to work.
The Spurs is the best place for Vic. Again, you got Tim Duncan going to come in and show him the ropes, show him some moves, show him how to be a pro. I'm telling you, you got everything. Tony Parker could come in, make him feel more comfortable. New country and all that for Victor.
Yeah.
I mean, it just seems like the perfect situation for him to excel. Like I said, I think this extends Pop's career. I think Pop now wants to go out with a ring. Next 5-6 years, I wouldn't be surprised if
they get a ring and he walks away. Has it already been like? Does he even have a relationship with Tony Parker?
I highly doubt it. I mean,
I know there's a picture of it.
He probably got more of a relationship with Rudy Gobert than he got with anybody.
Well, y'all know, Tony Parker got a team over there in France. He got his whole. So I don't know if that's the Metropolitans. I don't know if he plays for the.
No, it's not the Metropolitans. It's somebody else.
He probably linked up with him a couple of times though. If he's there,
he probably might have linked up with Tony Parker maybe a couple of times. But the thing is, the way Tony Parker left San Antonio was not the most pleasant.
Yeah,
that's true.
Obviously, if everybody go back to that history and the way that Duncan left the supposed coaching spot wasn't the most. It wasn't the most like fulfilling because because if anybody remember, Duncan was on the coaching staff.
Yeah.
I think maybe not a year, maybe 2 years ago, and he was in and out. It was basically here 1 second, and he just disappeared for good, and we never saw the lights of Tim Duncan on the sideline.
They don't need Tim Duncan to be a full-time coach. They need Tim Duncan to come through during the off season.
Yeah, I mean, but here's the thing. This is why I wanted to ask. This is why I still want to do that video that I was talking about. How would you market the league?
Yeah.
And this is basically, to me, a poor marketing move. It's a poor marketing move because now you basically telling a young 18-year-old, a young teenager, you putting all of this weight on his back by sending him basically to a San Antonio Spurs team that wasn't what it was. No. You sending them to a Spurs team that wasn't what it was back in '97 when Tim Duncan got there. When Tim Duncan got there, bro, they all he had to do was just fill in the blanks, and it basically turned into a 20-year Hall of Fame career. And we didn't know he was going to be first team All NBA for 12 out of his next 15 years after the fact. Like when it happened, it was just like, okay, all right, did it. But the thing is, the NBA didn't follow up on anything that all of the rules that they said they was gonna follow up on. They said it was gonna penalize all the teams. They said the tanking wars was over,
But
and they was gonna penalize all the teams that tanked.
You can how you gonna penalize the
didn't do
Spurs?
that.
Do you see their roster?
That roster,
bro, they were supposed to win 7 games. Their best player was I don't even know his name.
I mean, they had Keldon Johnson.
Keldon Johnson.
Yeah,
right.
Leaf, come on, bro. You can't do that. Hey, Tim, how you feel about what Leaf was just saying as far as him coming with that pressure? I don't think it's no crazy pressure that they putting on the kid.
Oh no, I ain't gonna lie, because they talking about he's the greatest draft prospect in history of sports and all this and that and stuff. Man, they putting a whole lot of weight on that boy's shoulders, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, pressure in that sense. I do get y'all on that as far as they're saying he's gonna be this great, that great. But I don't think the Spurs are telling him like, oh, you're gonna lead us to a championship in the next first year or two. I think that franchise is far too professional and far too prepared to be doing that. I don't see them doing that to him.
Here's my thing, Bobby. The perfect position for him was in that Northwest Division, because he could fit with any one of them teams that fell out of the playing or the postseason.
And who was that?
Portland, Utah, OKC, Denver, and Minnesota.
Yeah, those.
So Denver and Minnesota not. So
Denver and Minnesota is clearly out because Portland, they made the playoffs.
OKC and Utah.
Exactly. Any one of those teams he could have fit with. The thing is, when you have a player that you are unsure and you could just look at and tell like, yo, these next 10 years of his life in the NBA ain't gonna be that easy. You got to put him around safety. You got to put him around safety nets in terms of like let him excel at what he's already good at, instead of just leading the pack and just figuring out everything on his own, which is basically what he's going to do in San Antonio, because they don't really have anything to work with. They like Chilltown was talking about.
They're gonna get something, bro.
That 5 year plan.
I think you being awfully closed minded right now. You gotta look at it like think of all the cats that's like in the middle of their careers that would love to come play with a big man like Vic. And now I'm gonna name some cats that probably won't happen with. But these are just some of the cats I could think of. Think of guys like that are in the point in their career, like Jaylen Brown level. That's almost there, and they might be a number 2 on a really good team. What's the point guard from Cleveland? Darius Garland. Guys like that. Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine.
Even Donovan Mitchell.
Guys like that, bro. Guys that are right there on the cuff. And they could go to the Spurs organization with Greg Popovich in the twilight of his career. But San Antonio right now is going to be a hot spot for the next 3 years of free agency. I can guarantee you that, Lee.
I don't see it. I don't see it.
How y'all don't see that?
I don't see it because the thing he need around him, most of the players that you just named were guards and wings. What he need around him is muscle. He need to be protected. He need to be protected. He don't need to be. He don't need to be at. But the thing is, he don't need to be at the 5. That's my thing, bro. If you put him around big bodies that could move people, a la Nurkic in Portland, a la Walker Kessler, bro, who could guard the rim, and he could just roam around, bro. It's perfect situations for him, other than the San Antonio Spurs.
Well, look, I mean, Brook Lopez is a free agent.
What super big guys are in the league though? It's just like the center position is kind of weak in the NBA.
I mean, the thing it appears kind of weak because there's no big names like it was in the 90s. That's what everybody is harping on, because they were expecting everybody to be dominant. But the thing is, the center position, bro, mostly if you look around the league, is full of bangers and dirty work guys. That's who they planning on putting Vic at that 5 spot, man. I'm not.
Do you think they expect Lee? Be for real, bro. You think they expect him to come in and be an enforcer? That's not his position, bro. They're not trying to make that boy do that. Like Greg, you talking about Greg Popovich, Lee. And I'm gonna tell you like this: no disrespect to the four of y'all, and I'm not gonna disrespect myself either. All five of our brains together, added up times 2, multiplied by 3, we don't know a quarter of the shit that Greg Popovich knows about basketball.
That's
facts. Shit. What he got, but he had. Leaf, are you? Like, who do you think's running that organization over there, bro? You being so close minded. Right?
We don't know. That's just the thing because Pop is looking to retire.
He's not anymore, Leaf.
How do we know? Did we hear any reports, bro? Like he ended.
You seen him run into the goddamn thing when they saw they got the number 1 pick? He ain't moved like that since Temple
ready. I'm telling you, he knows what he knows.
Tells you that.
He knows the opportunity he has.
If he wanted to retire, his season was over 6 weeks ago.
He could have been said the deuces.
Why didn't he retire yet, bro?
Because
look, man,
gonna get that number 1 pick. That's why.
You see?
You know what's up, man.
You see?
Look. All I'm gonna say is this, man. Like the thing is, what we know about Pop is, if we go back to 1997, man, they had spots already, and then Tim Duncan just came in and filled the blanks. That's what happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're already
basically. So basically, you had Tim Duncan, who was a number 1 overall pick, coming in and just filling in the blanks, and it turned out to be 50 win seasons for the next 22 years, and turned into 5 championships. He was able to build off of that, and not able to like necessarily destroy it throughout the entire career. It's a 20-year career filled with nothing but 50 win seasons. The thing with him is he's going to be asked basically to do at the age of 19 with this roster, basically to do what LeBron James did back in 2003 in his first stint with Cleveland. He basically gonna be asked to do that shit, bro. Like, because the thing is, he's the only person that's gonna move that market.
Cleveland was a shit franchise.
Yeah. Why do you think the Spurs and the Cavs are the same level franchise? Why do you think the Spurs is gonna let him drown for the next 7 years?
Not in terms of history. I'm not speaking in terms of
carrying a team. You think the kid?
I'm not speaking in terms of history. I'm speaking about I'm speaking about how the roster is already shaped out.
Yeah, it's a bad roster. We knew that. That's why they got the number 1 fucking pick.
Yeah, I look, and I understand that, and
all the teams are bad.
And I just assumed that they was gonna penalize the teams that were tanking, which San Antonio clearly was. That's what I assumed.
I just think
you just said their roster was one of the worst in the league. It's not like they were just throwing games away. They couldn't win. They sucked.
All right, man. Listen, whatever. I get it. I get it, Tim. But whatever the case may be, I'm looking at him, and you saying yo, it's an 18-year-old we building around. We seen teams build around 18-year-olds, man. Like it's not that simple of a process. It's more like a 5 to 7 year plan at most. And by that time, and we don't even know. Looking at his frame, we don't even know if he's gonna hold up that long. We knew LeBron was, because LeBron was physically ready. Everything about LeBron was just physically prepared and mentally prepared to take on that spot. Even at the age of 18, he took on that responsibility very well.
I understand that, but if there's any organization, I understand the whole thing about throwing a whole franchise on the 18-year-old shoulders. But if there's any organization that I trust to understand not to do that, it would be, the San Antonio Spurs and Greg Popovich. The kings of developing talent and the kings of elongating careers and putting talent around guys like Tim Duncan, David Robinson, allowing these guys to, age out gracefully or enter into roles gracefully like Kawhi Leonard. I don't really like, if there's any organization any of the organizations outside of the teams that were, trash, out of Houston, Detroit, Charlotte, Portland got in there. Out of any of the organizations that were in there, there's none that I trust more than San Antonio to not just throw this kid on the court and just say, go carry us to a championship. San Antonio is not going to do that. They understand that he's 19 and that he's not going to be able to do that. They're going to make sure he develops correctly because they want him to be able to do that at 26, 27. They want him to be the best player on the championship team. They're not going to do what Cleveland did. They're not just going to say, carry us and see how far we can go. They're smarter than that.
And the thing, and Jordan, I would agree. In the case of the Spurs lineage and their history in the Tim Duncan era, and in the case of that, I would definitely 100% agree with everything that you just said. But since that time, they haven't like I said, Tony Parker exit from there wasn't the most pleasant. Kawhi's exit from there wasn't the most pleasant. Um, the what happened with the Tim Duncan coaching experiment was a here and there experiment, and after that, or after the fact, the Spurs have not outside of the Duncan era, with the Duncan playing era, they really haven't been much to talk about in terms of that whole it's pop ship, and we run it the pop way. It's sort of the thing that's kind of dying out. It's one of the reasons why he was up. Like a lot of what you was hearing from coming out of this season was him retiring. Obviously, he might come. Listen, if he come back for Vic, he come back for Vic. But I don't see him staying for more than another 3 years. Unless because the thing is, Pop is accustomed to winning. That's what he's accustomed to. He spent 22 years winning it. Like, come on, who held his job? Who held the coaching job in the NBA longer than him?
100%. No, I do agree with you in the sense that Pop without Duncan, the track record is something that we could start to talk about. Before he was fine with David Robinson, but he wasn't winning at the rate he did with Duncan. And after they've had a rebuild that has had his ups and downs against Jonathan Murray wanting to leave, like you mentioned, Kawhi Leonard leaving.
That's another name I didn't mention.
No, yeah, no. So there's definitely some problematic elements that have come up. In the last few years, you can definitely make that case. It's just I think he has such a long track record that we're giving him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, he has the cachet.
Yeah, exactly. I think he deserves the benefit of the doubt, and we'll see how it does the next 3 years. But I do think Pop, seeing the opportunity he has with just generational talent, he definitely wants to say, and in 3 years if they're still not in the playoffs, maybe he will retire. But I think in 3 to 5 years he sees them, top 3, top 4 seed in the West. He sees them possibly winning a ring. I just really think Pop wants to go out with the ring, and he sees a guy like Victor who can 100%, I think, as long as he stays healthy, be a guy who could be a number one option on a championship team.
And Kawhi does kept. They suck this year, but let's not act like they don't have some nice pieces over there, and like Keldon Johnson and Devin Vassell and
Jeremy Sohan. Yeah, no, they got some pieces.
They suck, but they got some guys over there that can hoop.
You throw a Victor and you throw a guard like a Jaylen Brown or Lillard or somebody. Suddenly, this team is looking a whole lot different. Can make a playoff push, maybe in a top 5 seed.
Here's the thing with Pop. I think Pop is such a old school mentality, take charge coach that the players of today are not going to really. They're not going to be prepared for his what's the word that I'm looking for? They're not going to be prepared for not his mentality, but for his way of doing things. And that's Ticket touched on it a while back. He said the patriarch coaches of the NBA, most of them are all gone. Phil Jackson gone, Don Nelson gone, Larry Brown gone. Pop was a part of that era. Pop was a part of that tree. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, listen to me. He was one of those listen to me coaches. And a lot of the coaches, and that's not to say nothing to the coaches of today, the Eric Spoelsers of the world, who's a great coach. Ime was a pretty good coach. You know what I'm saying? It's a few of them. Nick Nurse is pretty good, but those guys are not listen to me, do this way type of coaches. Pop was. Phil Jackson was, Larry Brown most definitely was, and that's where Pop come from, and that's one of the reasons why I think Pop wanted out, because he's seen the direction that the league is going.
I hear you, but once again, if Pop wanted to go, he'd be gone.
He'd have been gone already.
Their season was over 6 weeks ago, bro. So I can't get behind that at all. But let's move away from the Spurs, though. We can come back to that, a little bit later. But what about Portland? Is Portland? Are they moving that 3?
I think they need to get off of Dame.
What are they going to do?
Free Dame, man. Dame's got to go. I think he's 32 years old. If they're trying to move the pick and they get a piece, again, I think the window is maybe 3 years. Dame will be 35 in 3 years. I think it's time for them to have a full rebuild. And I think Dame, he's starting to see the light. He was very kind of set on staying with one team his whole career. But I think with this pick, you build a core around Simon, Sharp, and a number 3 pick, which will probably be Brandon Miller, I think. Yeah, I think it's the time for Dame to go. And where Dame getting traded to a contender changes. He's a landscape changer in the league, right? Whichever team Dame goes to, suddenly it probably becomes a contender. They're probably a team that's one piece away. So trading Lillard is definitely a way to go, and it'll be interesting to see where he goes.
What'd you think about that, Jordan?
So it's either trade 3 or trade Dame. And in my opinion, if I'm running the team, obviously ticket sales and all of these things say keep Dame. I'm trading Dame. It's time to hit the reset button. It's been Dame was drafted in 2012. It's been 11 years of this. And the peak was a Western Conference Finals appearance that honestly was a little higher than they should have made. But I think they should trade Dame. Where? I don't know, because I don't know who those one-piece away teams are that Portland can get back what they want to get back for Dame. So in order to do that due diligence to him and send him to a contender, but I think they should keep the pick, trade Dame, and draft him in Thompson. Take a flyer. I like that.
What you think, Tim?
Oh shit, man! I'm on board with the fellas, man. Dame, he needs to go, man.
Yeah,
he needs to go, man. They need to go ahead, trade him, build around Shaden Sharp and Free Simons, that number 3 pick, and you know what I'm saying, and then just go with the future.
yeah.
Because they're obviously Portland, they're not even close to winning. So I don't understand. If you trade the number 3 pick, who can you trade the number 3 pick for that's going to push you over the top?
Yeah, I was hearing Mikal Bridges, but I don't think that's enough. I like Mikal Bridges but trading just getting him ain't gonna do it for him.
Yeah, and the Nets, and I feel like personally, the Nets are not going for just a 3 pick. They're gonna have to give up. I heard might have to give up Simons.
Nah, we can't do that.
Simons?
Nah, we can't do that.
You want to build around Simons, so makes no sense whatsoever. So I don't. It wouldn't make any sense for them to try to trade that 3 pick to get Mikal Bridges or Zach LaVine or something like that. Yeah. That's not going to put you over the top in the Western Conference. So, me personally, I'm on board with the fellas, man. Go ahead and get Dame up out of here. Get him to a contender like Miami or Philly somewhere, and then just make it happen.
I could see that because they got to get a haul of first round picks though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most definitely.
Similar to something like what OKC did when they let go of Paul George. Get all types of first round picks. I don't know what Miami's picks look like, but I'm not mad at trading Dame to Miami for Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, and 4 first round picks.
1 million first round picks.
All of them. Give me all of them.
I'm not mad at that at all.
To harp more on that, man, Dame definitely needs to go. My problem is what contender is ready to pay $52 million to Dame a year, and probably 55 in his last contract year, and starting up a new extension because I believe he got another extension.
He do, yo, Leaf. One of those years is $62 million.
That's crazy.
Bro,
that's
wow, bro.
I want to know what
the Sixers. The Sixers are the team.
Sixers. That's oh my God. Bobby was.
I'm not even tripping off that. I'm tripping off all the money. We talking money right now.
Yeah, we are talking money. But Bobby, you was on the other day. You had a short the other day. You said, and I quote, James Harden is a bum.
He's a bum.
Doc Rivers is a bum.
He's a bum.
Joel is a bum.
He's a double bum.
All three of them stooges. Do something, bro. But yeah, that was a little bit crazy. But
yo, Leaf. I said it and I meant it.
I know you said it and you meant it. But
I still mean it.
Look. But here's the thing, bro. They definitely need to come off Dame. My thing, and while we on the subject of Dame, man, I'm one of them dudes, man, and I read through Bad Energy, man, with all of that. Yo, I could have played with it. Dame need to quit feeling sorry for himself if he leaves. Quit feeling just stop that, bro. Yo, you know it's time to go. yeah, you know it's time to go, bro. Stop holding on to that loyalty factor in terms of what you're seeing around you, bro. Listen, it is what it is, bro. You gave it your all for 11 years or whatever. You gave it your all to that franchise. You didn't turn your back. You gave him your loyalty factor, man, and you did that whole rapping ass shit and whatever.
Go ahead and give it up to me, huh? I gotta be the one to tell the truth. James Harden is a bum. Joel Embiid is a bum. Doc Rivers is a bum. if I was Philadelphia 76ers, I'm getting rid of all three of them stooges.
So wait, Jordan, you co-signing? Jordan, you co-signing that?
Yes,
Just
they're
you
all
want all
bums.
you want all three of them.
You
You want
watch
all
Game
three of them
7?
out.
Y'all watched Game 7. I'm assuming we all watched Game 7.
I didn't really see.
You right,
We
Game
watched.
seven.
Okay, let me inform
Doc
you.
will
Watch
probably
the
get a
game.
job
I watched the MVP of the NBA cry for the MVP award and get guarded by Marcus Smart in the Game 7. I watched James Harden complain about not going to the Met Gala after dropping 45 in Game 1, and then have 2 more good games and had 9 points in the Game 7. He can't have Dame. They're in the conference finals already. No. Doc Rivers has lost 10 Game 7s, which is more than I think half of us has been alive for. You know, get rid of all of them. Trade Joel. And to be completely honest, I'm not mad at the idea. James Harden's a free agent. He can go sign with the strip club for all I care. Doc Rivers got fired today. Honestly, Joel Embiid is 30 years old. He's already injury prone. He's not going to last that much longer. This is the peak of his powers.
He's 30 already?
He got drafted in 2014. Joel.
He's short. Oh, yeah, he's short. Yeah,
he's been around for a long time.
I think he came out the league. He
also missed a couple years to start his career.
Yeah,
so
he did. Yeah, he
missed
a couple of years to start his career too. Right.
So this is the peak of his powers. You might, if you really want to trust the fucking process, you get rid of that motherfucker. You know.
He 30 in African years though.
Exactly. So he probably like 37. Probably 37.
So Jordan, what's the word? Y'all y'all keeping Maxey as a building piece?
Oh, I'm a Thunder fan. I told you.
Oh, look at
I'm staying here, bro.
Just last week.
He's out of here.
It was all good just a week ago.
It was not all good. I was the only one up here telling y'all we was going to lose, and y'all told me to stop being scared. I told y'all what was going to happen. We fold like laundry. And what happened?
Bruh, after Game 6, bruh, we were so after Game 5, we were so that they was gonna win that series.
No, you keep using this "we" word, and I told you we weren't gonna win. I told you. You came on here and said it. Went on J-Rob stream and said it.
I know you're not talking to me, Lee.
Nah, I'm not talking to you.
I thought they could pull it off in Game 6. I was like, this could be.
I thought they could pull Game 6 off, but just didn't happen. I mean,
I blame you for wearing that hat.
10 Game 7s, you said?
The hat is wavy. I ain't getting rid of the hat.
10 Game 7s as a head coach.
10 Game 7s is wild.
The most
and like 6 of them have been in the last 8 years.
That nigga's a bum.
6 and 11 the last 8. What?
Game 7s? That's crazy. That's actually
Game 7
wild.
in the last 8 years. 2015, 2020, 2021, this year, 2012. Yeah, Doc sucks. I don't know what to tell you.
Man, that's a lot.
He got another job. The crazy thing is he got another job.
I wouldn't be surprised if he goes to like Milwaukee.
If Milwaukee hires him, Giannis
I'm gonna tell y'all right now why Doc can't do that. Doc cannot go to Milwaukee because if he goes to Milwaukee and Milwaukee has you've seen what happened in Milwaukee this year. If something like that happens on Doc's
watch, he will never get another job.
Not only will he never get another job, but all that top 15 coach of all time shit, that's all that's done.
Dead.
All that's done. If Doc has to take a job that's like on the edge right now. Like he could take Toronto. He could take Toronto.
He got to take a team that don't got expectations. So like when they're not good, he can't get blamed, and when they are good, he can get praised.
We don't want that.
Jalen, it was cool when I had him. It was great.
we gonna keep.
You want to keep Doc in the same division, bro? That way he can shit the bed again.
Yes.
Who you want? Y'all want Doc or y'all want JJ Redick?
Facts.
I'm with JJ Redick. I'm thinking JJ Redick over Doc every day of the week, twice
on Sunday. JJ Redick? Oh,
I'm a Duke guy though. I grew up a Duke fan. I grew up watching JJ Redick at Duke.
Man, this man's coaching experience is coaching his 8-year-old son's team, right?
I ain't worried.
JJ Redick is like Jeff Saturday getting a job, bro. Come on.
Give me JJ Redick. Give me Becky Hammond. Give me Becky Hammond.
That's not a bad thing. Becky. She's a respectable coach. Becky knows what she's doing. She's been in the game for a long time. She on top of that, she's a legend on the court, and she's gonna put in work off the court. I don't have any problem. I don't even think that's not a charity hire or anything. I think a franchise would be lucky to have Becky Hammon somewhere on their
I
bench.
do too, but the thing is, I don't know if the owners is really thinking that way. To be honest with you,
I mean, you know how I go though, Leaf. These is grown men. They're like, are they going to listen? Are they going to listen to her? And that's a concern that they should have. I mean, when this is extremely chauvinistic. Women are more than capable. Women are more than capable of leading men. It's just are men smart enough to follow women that can lead.
No.
Women are more than capable of leading men.
Yes, they are, and that's the problem. The women aren't the issue. It's the men that are the problem.
It's the prideful idiots.
You know what, Bobby?
I
ain't gonna open a can of worms with you tonight, man. Like I swear, I'm not. I will never go down that road with you. I'm not, man.
We could, bro. We could go down that road.
Yeah, we can do it.
I refuse. I ain't got that much energy.
Just know before we do it, I am a feminist, brother.
I've been told that, bro. I've been told that, Bobby. You got every right to be, man.
Maybe if you're watching this, I'm a feminist as well. And
Bobby, I'm drugged up with allergy medicine. I ain't trying to go there. I ain't trying to go there, man.
Yeah. Hey, Tim, how you feel about that?
About who? Becky Hammon?
Yeah, do you feel like women are capable of coaching in the NBA?
Hell yeah, especially women like her. Hell yeah, I wouldn't oblige to it. She's more than qualified to coach and lead men. Me personally.
If JJ Redick qualified, ain't no reason Becky Hammon ain't.
I think what Lee was going to say basically is that the locker room energy will need to be changed in some ways. It can't be the all boys club. It can't be the boys club. You know what I mean? Like the locker room energy would need to be. It has to be different from typical locker rooms.
Yeah,
which is fine. Which I think it's fine.
Hey,
I'm not even. And be honest with you, I'm not even sure how that could happen, bro. Like I'm trying to depict in my mind because Gino Aramoro coached the UConn girls Husky team for how many years?
Like 30.
He's the most successful coach of all time. Forget any.
All right, man. How many championships he got? Like
the most. 11, I think.
No, he had like 14. No, he had the most.
Like 10?
Gino
with
like,
that school?
Yeah, look it up. Yeah, he has.
Gino got that many? I thought he had like 6. I thought he had like 6 or 7.
He has the most championships out of any. Yeah, he got like more than Red Auerbach.
He got more than Pat.
I've been born, so it wouldn't surprise me.
He got more than Pat Summit. He got
11 national championships. You know how crazy that is in college in the modern era? 11?
He got more than Pat Summit. He got more than Dean Smith. He got more than
give me him. If he never wants to leave UConn.
Man, real quick though, y'all, man, shout out Pat Summit, rest in peace.
Yeah, shout out Pat Summit, rest in peace. Yeah.
I'm gonna say, cause so at my school, we were super dope on the men's side, but the women's side was just as good. Like we had, I don't know if you ever heard of Victoria Ball. Victoria Ball, she ended up going to Tennessee. She brought Pat Summit to the gym. Like Pat Summit was in our gym. Man, that shit was crazy when I seen Pat Summit. Obviously, I wasn't able to go like say something to her, but I was like, damn, like Pat Summit really in here though. Like,
but the reason why I brought up Gino Aramora, but to say that, like obviously men could lead, but the thing is, like we got to remember the NBA is this shit ain't no walk in the park. You know what I'm saying? Like Becky Hammon is definitely qualified, but I'm afraid. I'm very fearful. I'm very fearful for her because of the owners. I want to know. I don't know what owner is gonna really pull the trigger and be like, "Yo, go ahead, you in the coach's seat."
In Toronto,
I'm just afraid for it because it's probably gonna turn into one of them them feminist sexist type things or whatever, man. Where if you don't get a job,
one of those organizations wouldn't hire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, there's a lot of very kind of they want to. There's a lot of organizations that want to be
how
the first.
lenient these owners are, bro. Like it's 30
young. Well, Leaf. What I'm saying is, she wouldn't be in a situation like that because one of those owners wouldn't give her a job off top. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I figure any owner that's willing to take the chance with Becky Hammon is already more of an open-minded, type owner that's willing to go that way. Now, I don't see.
And out of the
bigger
30 owners, man, who you think that is?
No, our
don't
owner. You
know.
know why?
I
No, hold
don't
on. We
know.
don't have a single owner.
We'll come back to this
Go
conversation.
ahead, John. Go ahead, John.
So the Raptors aren't owned by some individual. It's owned by MLSE. So they're the organization that owns. They own the Raptors. They own the Leafs, Maple Leafs, and hockey. They own Toronto FC. Like they own all that, right?
Right.
So they're more than willing to have that and a female coach. Like it's not one owner. Their board of governors. Like and like you don't want her to get hired just off of having that recognition of being the first organization to have a woman coach. But as a business entity, they would love that as a brand for them too. So definitely.
Don't forget that Seattle is about to get a team. So
I wish her all the best.
Bob, you think Sue will get into coaching if Seattle gave her a call?
Nah, they're not gonna do that. She don't got no experience like that, like coaching wise. So I think that would probably be.
She got more experience in the front office than she do in the coaching seat because she just.
I mean, Sue Bird just retired. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like if she got into coaching, I think she might be able to. You know, somebody like that, Candace Parker, Diana Taurasi. You know, they got those type of names where once they get done with it, maybe after a while, but. She way down the list if she were to jump in now. You know?
Yeah, she way down. But I think Becky is at the top of the list in terms of women coaches. For sure, man. The only other coach behind her is the coach from LSU.
Yeah. Nah, you got Don Staley.
Don Staley, my bad. I know. Don Staley.
But you know, this is all funny, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I know I love Becky Hammond. But fuck all that. Can we talk about what we really need to be talking about?
How Jason Tatum's a fraud? Can we speak?
We've been there. I'm talking about Jimmy fucking Butler.
I ain't watched the game.
No, bro.
I fell asleep.
I see Mr. 754 is just triggered. Like, are you afraid of women, bro?
754.
Like, are you afraid of women, my guy? Anyways, though, Jimmy Butler.
Look, he's that guy. He showed up big. He showed up big, hit that, the clutch dagger, shook in and out, bounced up, went back in. That's the kind of night he was having. Shot the ball well. But that was a great team window to me. It wasn't just Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler played great. Yeah. But I'll tell you, we're talking about great coaching before. Eric Spoelstra is putting on a masterclass. You got guys like Gabe Vincent, Max Strus putting in positions, giving you 15 points apiece. You got Kyle Lowry turning back the clock. Bam Adebayo is showing up, giving you close to 20 and 10. Like Eric Spoelstra, when we talk about great coaches, everyone mentions, Pop, Phil Jackson. These guys are winning multiple championships with all-time greats. What Spoelstra's doing is elevating guys who aren't that good, undrafted guys, and elevating them and taking them to an NBA Eastern Conference Finals and possibly NBA Finals. It's one of the greatest coaching jobs I've ever seen.
I gotta watch that game because I was drowsy as hell, bro. I felt right out.
You know what's crazy? Boston didn't even play bad. Like Jason Tatum could have been more aggressive, but he shot the ball well. Jalen Brown showed up there.
I told you. I told people many, many times. Boston has 2 Scottie Pippens, bro. They basically got 2 number 2s, but a great roster. And I know how Bobby feel about Scottie Pippen, but understand, bro. Like you gotta understand. I know number 2s when I see him. Jason Tatum, he think he Kobe when he not. That's part of the problem. And another issue is they play down to their competition a lot. I knew Jimmy was going to get a pass.
They played good tonight, bro. They had a good game. Jason Tatum did have to make some mistakes down the stretch, but I can't say anything negative about Boston. What you say, Tim? I can't hear you.
They played a bad third quarter. I believe Miami. They let Miami score 40 points in the third quarter alone. That was
It was crazy. Yeah, that was wild.
In the third quarter, man, that's what did it.
Yeah, man. But you seen the turnovers, those the steals Jimmy had towards the end of the game. Jason Tatum with that went up to like he was gonna shoot.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump off here, man. I'm falling asleep and I need to charge my phone.
All right, Lee. Appreciate you.
All right.
And that nigga had 2. That nigga Jason Tatum had 2 travels in a row,
back to back. But you seen the thing. That's my problem with Jason. Those travels he had was like, but that was like he was scared. You know what I'm saying? Like the one when he was attacking the basket, I think Caleb was guarding him. He seen Max Strus come to take a charge, and damn near dropped the ball trying to pass it. Like, bro, just right there. You 6'9". Right there, you stop on the dime, elevate over the top, bam, get it off the glass. That's a good shot. You know what I'm saying? Then at the three, I think Gabe Vincent. No, don't quote me, but I think it was Gabe Vincent that was closing that on him. Gabe Vincent's
where he jumped and he just dropped it.
Yeah, Gabe Vincent's like 6'1". What are you gonna block your shot, man? Get that thing. Look, you shoot it high, you finish high, snap your wrist. I tell my kids when I'm training them, when I'm coaching, if they can't block your shot, you're open. Shoot the ball because it's a focus. We are focused on the rim. We doing shooting competitions. If the ball's coming at you, we don't stop and grab the other team's ball. We don't move the ball. We don't worry about it. When you're shooting, you're looking at the rim. You're focused on the rim. Shoot high, snap your wrist. Bam. That's all you see is the rim. What are you worried about this 6'1" dude closing out on you? Here you is 6'9". Shoot the ball.
That's fast to shoot over him.
Now, mind you, I think it was Gabe Vincent. It could have been Caleb Martin, who was a little bigger, but I don't care who it is, bro. Elevate
I don't care if it was God himself. Shoot the ball.
Talk to him, Gabe. Hey, if I hit the rim, I'm hot. You know what I'm saying? If I hit the rim, I'm hot, man. Hey, shoot it till you break it. You shoot it until your hand fall off. You can't. I don't know. Sometimes I just don't know about Jason Tatum.
He was scared to get the ball even for him, man. I'm just like, bro. I'm looking at the possessions. I'm like, why ain't Jason Tatum the man in the ball, touching the ball? The man would not touch the ball in the fourth quarter. And when he did, it was a turnover. I'm like, oh, yeah, this nigga, man.
What's up, D-Rig?
What's up, D?
Yo, real quick, if you're here, we appreciate you viewing. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel. We almost there. Once we just got a couple more weeks to go, maybe less. We almost there, but as soon as we monetize, like I told y'all the other day, we doing a 24-hour straight podcast. I'm gonna be here for 24 hours straight, an appreciation day once we monetize. So y'all get ready for that.
Yeah, that's major. That's major.
Oh, y'all get ready for that. We not frauding, we potting.
Hey, talk about it. Boston's late game execution on their offense was just poor. I think Mazzulla should have done a better job of actually trying to run some plays. A lot of time it was pass the ball to Tatum, try to get the ball to Jaylen Brown, play some hero ball. It just wasn't working. So definitely a timeout, drawing up a play would have helped. And like I said, Tatum coming off a 50-point game. People are talking about the down game is coming, and it wasn't a down game. He still technically showed up. It's just the late game execution wasn't there. So, we'll see next game. Definitely a must win for Boston. But I don't know if there's any adjustments that need to be made. Again, I think they played well. It's just maybe defensively close out maybe on the shooters a little bit. Caleb Martin actually had a couple open threes. But other than that, I don't think there's any personnel changes to be made. You roll with the guys. Malcolm Brogdon had a good game. Maybe play Malcolm Brogdon.
OG got some explaining to do about his boy, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'll message him in the group chat. D-Reed here and respond.
He had 3 turnovers in the fourth quarter. That's like high school turnovers. Like, come on, that travel he had.
Which one?
Right in front of the Heat bench. Like, I think it was Gabe Vincent closing out on him. Like, come on, you supposed to know better than that, bro.
Yeah, we was talking about that right before you pulled up.
Honestly, I don't think. I think Boston's lost more of the close games they've been in this playoff run than they've won. Like, other than Game 6, I know they had one against the Hawks, but they're not really unless they blow you out, they're a team you can get regardless of where you at if you stay composed. Because one of the Jazz they're gonna get in their head, they're gonna get to tweaking, and they're just gonna start malfunctioning at the brain, and they're just gonna start doing stupid stuff. It's gonna cause them to lose the game. You got Jason with the turnover tonight. Pretty sure last series against Philly, Jason or Jaylen had some crucial turnovers that caused them to lose a couple of them games. They fourth quarter capabilities is they too reliant on ISO ball.
All right, Jordan, hold on. You lagging bad, bro. Try to reset, bro, and then come back. I'm gonna pull you right back up, bro.
Really make it to the finals? Like the way, like I know it's just one game, and you know what I'm saying, it's a long series, but I think the Celtics is somewhat intimidated by Jimmy Butler, mainly Jason Tatum. Like I feel like I don't want to say scared. That's the wrong word, but I feel like they tighten up when they see him. He dropping, he making the right play every time down, hitting every big shot, making every right play, making every right pass. And when they get the ball, it's turnover. Jaylen Brown had turnovers in the fourth quarter, driving with his head down. Like the same problems they done had the past couple of years with both of them. They both been terrible ball handlers, terrible decision makers in the clutch. Like we've been talking about this for them for like the past 3 years at least.
Hey,
Same
D-Ray,
problem.
let me tell you what I told my brother. It was game 5. I think it was game 4 or game 5 of the Celtics Philly series. I'm like, yo, Jason Tatum and James Harden don't want to can't decide who wants to play worse. Then I thought about it. I'm like, bro, both of these niggas is probably trying to throw the series because don't now one of them want to play against Jimmy Butler. I'm telling you, I think JT shook up. He good enough to pull through, but I still got Miami in 6. What I want to ask y'all is, let's say Miami does win this series, can they beat either one of those teams in the West?
With that coaching staff over there, man, the way they coach and the way they got their players playing, man, like I feel they can beat anybody for real. Like when you look at what they did to Giannis, I know he missed a couple of games, but when you look at what they did defensively against them being undersized, undermanned, less talented, you know what I'm saying? They outplayed them. And that shit worked.
Hey man,
That
let's
shit
keep it
been
real.
work.
We gotta keep it
It's
real.
been
I
working
think
since the play-in for real. Like
it has, like, honestly, guys like Struz, Vincent have stepped up, but against Denver or Lakers, I'm picking Lakers or Denver in 5 against the Miami Heat. I just think they're role players. I just think Austin Reeves, D'Angelo Russell, Dennis Schroeder, Bando, Clear, Gabe Vincent, Max Strus, Kevin Love. It's kind of role players. I think they have a huge advantage. 80 versus Bam, I give me 80 the edge. You can give Jimmy the edge over LeBron. Even though I wouldn't do it in the finals, I think they cancel each other out. Jimmy has been playing better this playoffs. Let's keep it real. It's still LeBron in the NBA Finals. What? Stop it!
Jalen, bro. I usually don't say nothing when you get on your Bron hype, but right now you're going too far.
Hey man, I would have been. Hey, LeBron outplayed Jimmy in the finals. I'm not shocked. Jimmy's been better, but I'm just saying LeBron in the finals in this situation. If he outplays Jimmy,
I don't think LeBron had to outplay Jimmy. He just had to play good. And
no, facts, exactly. He has more help.
Your mic kind of muffled. It's pretty low.
You said it's low?
Now you're good.
Oh, okay, I have my hand over the speaker.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. You straighten out.
This whole playoff run, if the Lakers win, it's gonna be all about AD, in my opinion. LeBron gonna have his games in finals, but I feel like it's all about AD, especially this series. Like Brian gonna do what he do. He gotta cut down on them turnovers and them stupid shots. Like, but other than that, I feel like AD, like, he gonna carry us as far as we can go for real.
But 80 doing his thing. But let's not act like LeBron is the guy handing the ball in every clutch situation. You put the ball in LeBron's hands and let him make the decision. You don't just throw. No one. We're not throwing the ball into AD. We ain't doing that. We giving LeBron the ball. He gonna attack the rim. He gonna decide, should I get a layup or should I kick out to somebody? It is LeBron's decision in clutch time. We ain't never giving the ball.
Brian, my guy, but like
I hear you. AD is AD.
Man.
He's playing crazy defensively, getting buckets. Except 40-10, I get it. But when it comes, that fourth quarter, you talking about the ball is always in LeBron's hands. But no, like I said, it's just I just think Miami will be outgunned. But hey, I've doubted Miami all playoff run. We all picked them to lose against Milwaukee. I thought against the Knicks, the 3-point shooting wouldn't last. I thought Boston was going to beat them in 5. They steal game 1. So I've been wrong about Miami all postseason. So I could be wrong about that. Again, it's incredible seeing these undrafted guys step up, making key shots, playing well, fighting on defense, playing way above their heads. You got to give credit to Jimmy for leading this team, elevating them, giving them hope that they can win. When you hear a guy like Jimmy saying we have enough to win, I think it does motivate guys who maybe in the back of their head, hey, are we good enough? You know what I mean? These guys might have doubted that, but they see Jimmy doing that, seeing what he says, seeing how he plays, the great leader. Got to give Spoelstra credit. But I mean, if Miami makes it to the finals and wins, I mean, it would be the greatest individual. And if Jimmy does what he continues to do, it would be the greatest individual win for a player ever, and it'd be the greatest coaching job to win a ring ever. Like,
if he win this ring, he would either have to go through a top 10 center of all time, in my opinion, or player of all time, in my opinion.
What's up, Big Smoke, aka Lil
Either way you slice it, man.
Hey, Big Ox.
Slice it, man.
Your mic, Big Ox. Your mic.
Yeah,
man. When you say top 10 center, you talking about Jokic?
Yeah.
I feel like you could put him there.
Okay.
I feel like at the end of his career, he got a chance.
No, I ain't want to jump the gun and say top 5, nothing crazy like that.
Hold up now. We can have a discussion.
Wait, hold on.
No, we can, but he got to get the job. He got to get the job done.
Hey man, we got the president of the Jokic fan club. I might be vice president. Low, what do you think about Jokic, man? Tell the people.
Listen. I got one thing.
I appreciate your enthusiasm, Jalen. I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I love your love for the game. Jokic is by no stretch of the imagination, no matter how you want to spin it, even in the conversation for top 5 centers of all time.
He's not. He has to win first. He hasn't won anything yet.
Top 5 is strong. Top 5.
That's why I said top 10. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like you can name top 10 if he wins the ring as the Finals MVP. It'd be kind of hard. But the one thing I'm trying to say,
baby.
I think he top 10. I think he top 10 without it. I think he top 10 without him.
From the eye test, from what we talking peaks? We can talk peak. We can talk maybe top 5 peak.
I ain't gonna lie, Jokic has a terrible eye test. Watching him hope sometimes is kind of like,
I mean, it's not pretty, but like
it's not pretty. It's not effective.
Yeah, it's not pretty. Yeah, exactly. Maybe.
Also, I'm sorry, Jalen, but your Lakers are going home in 6 games.
That's crazy.
They got almost blown out by 20. I think that's less of the Lakers' firepower coming back. More of the Nuggets just getting lazy.
That was
talk to him, Stu. Hey, talk to him.
That was a
38. How you gonna say they almost? How you gonna say they almost?
And guess what happened? That was a great loss for the Lakers. You know what? Denver came out in fourth quarter. No, let me tell you why it's a great loss. Denver came out first quarter, blitzed them. First home game, Lakers on the road, Denver altitude first game. I expected that blitz. Jump out to a huge lead. These guys were hitting shots. Jokic came out to play. They were hitting contested 3 after contested 3. But then guess what? Lakers made the adjustment in the fourth. They put Rudy on Jokic, put AD as a roamer. Jokic had a couple careless turnovers. I'm just saying, AD being in the middle of the paint, not only being able to help on defense for a shot, but also in those passing lanes where Jokic wasn't able to get those passes to Aaron Gordon cutting, wasn't able to get to those passes.
He wasn't cutting. Aaron Gordon was just sitting in the paint waiting for a lob.
But the lob wasn't getting there because AD was there. See, AD,
I know that's why they got to move him out.
Yeah, but they're going to keep AD in there as the roamer, so it's going to be fine. And I'm telling you, remember that crazy Jokic 3 that he hit at right before halftime? You had MPJ. You had MPJ hit two in the corner when Austin Reeves was right in his face. Y'all, Jamal Murray hit that prayer.
Austin Reeves is 6'4", bro. Austin Reeves is 6'4". That's an easy shot.
On defense.
Jalen, that's just like I was talking about a minute ago. When I was telling my kids, if he can't touch it, you open. My thing is this, Jalen. You think you might want to start going to meetings, bro?
I'm good. I'm chilling.
Bro, I think so, bro. You a capaholic, bro.
No, but it's not fact. Denver was hitting shots that weren't sustainable. They were hitting shots that were unsustainable.
I say this about the game. I don't feel like neither team gonna shoot as well as they shot in game 1. You feel me? Like Denver side or Lakers side, like I don't think Denver is gonna score 130, whatever they score again in this series. I don't think the Lakers gonna score 121. Again in this series, you know what I'm saying? Like
Austin Reeves got a lot of open shots that if Jamal Murray wasn't so adamant on guarding LeBron James, then he wouldn't have been so open. I'm letting you know now, Jalen, the Lakers are not that good. They just had a favorable matchup. There's a reason why they were. There was a 7 seed for a reason, my man.
That's crazy.
There were a 7 seed.
They made a whole midseason trade.
What you saying? So what you saying about the Heat? Then you saying the same thing about the Heat? They not good for
no. One team got Jimmy Butler. Like
Hold
this
up.
man dropped what? Didn't he drop like 53, 50? He had 50 plus playoff game.
Big Storm. You ain't worried about the Lakers just getting to the rim at will? You talking about
He's
they
saying,
got to the rim.
saying-
They got to the rim and got to free throws and they still lost. Want to know why? I'm gonna tell you this right now. The Lakers bench is not that good. Hold on, let me explain. Hold on.
So the Denver bench is good?
You have to rely on Tristan Thompson, a man who didn't play a lick of regular season basketball and only played garbage time minutes to try to slow down Jokic. Your team is cooked.
Yeah, it ain't just Thompson. We got Rui. We got
Rui is better than anybody on Denver's bench. That's one.
Talk about it. Denver has no bench.
Rui is better.
Hold up. Caldwell Pope is not giving you 20 points again. Caldwell Pope is not giving you 20 again. Bruce Brown is not giving you 16.
Why not?
Caldwell
Pope had 21 in the first half against the Suns. What game 5?
I ain't gonna say that about KCP. He the second best shooter on the team.
KCP
is not that guy.
Knocking down shots. He was the guy on the Lakers that got them the win. What are you talking about?
I mean, he wasn't giving them like 20. I mean, the 20 was low.
He
give you 10, give you 11. I give you 10 or 11. Bruce Brown's
whole
not
game
for 11 again. It's just unsustainable shooting by Denver.
That whole game came down to the first quarter, man.
No, the Lakers won't shoot as well from 3 either. But the Lakers can attack the rim at will. That's what they should take less threes and keep on attacking. Get Jamal Murray in foul trouble. Get Jokic in foul trouble. Guess what? When Jokic is on the bench,
you're not going to get Jokic in foul trouble like that. You're not going to get him in foul trouble like that.
They'll 100% get
Listen. That game came down to the first quarter. When I seen Jokic with 12 rebounds and the whole Lakers team had 3, that was the game right there.
That first quarter was crazy.
Now,
You let all their shooters get into a rhythm. You let KCP get into a rhythm in the first quarter. You let Michael Porter Jr. hit corner threes in the first quarter. Like everybody was in a rhythm, so it was catch up the whole rest of the game.
I knew the Lakers was gonna lose that game the moment I seen that starting lineup. I said they don't have no chance.
Yeah, you have a 3-guard lineup against a really
lineup. Bro, what are you doing? Like
the Lakers ain't gonna run that lineup again. They're not gonna run it. They have some 4 guards out there.
He thought too much about that shit. Like
I'm like, what is he doing? Bro, listen.
He thought Denver was similar to Golden State as far as the movement and the off ball and all that shit. So he put 3. Like he thought too much about that.
This man had Austin Reeves guarding MPJ, bro. I seen MPJ, bro. He scored 3.
MPJ dead ass shot over him.
I'm like, why do you have Austin Reeves on this man, bro? This man
game. So what y'all think the starting lineup should be game 2? Because I'm thinking Austin Reeves.
Also, D'Lo's going to cost the Lakers the game. He can't do
that. D'Lo's going to come off the bench, I think.
Yeah,
I'm thinking.
They can come off the bench.
Hold on. Let me see what you were saying, D-Rig.
I was really thinking Vando, Rui, AD, Austin, and either Dennis or D'Lo.
What about Bron?
LeBron. You forgot.
What about Bron?
Yeah, Bron. My fault. Yeah, Bron. My fault. Take one.
Hey, no. Fuck. Hey, no. Matter of fact, D-Reed. I like where you going with that. Fuck that. Hey,
we need because we need size, man. We need size.
You don't have size.
MPJ is shooting over chairs, man. Now I'm not saying you play that lineup the whole first quarter. Of course you make substitutions as needed, but at the start of the game, like I said, that's what killed the Lakers. The first 4 or 5 minutes, Jokic was getting the Moses Malone rebound.
Hey, chat, spam bench Bron.
Bro, if they bet LeBron James, I'm getting a first class ticket. I'm getting a first class ticket to Denver. I'm gonna go rush to the locker room. We gonna have a conversation if that ever happens.
Bench.
Bench warmer.
That's crazy. Go.
LaFour 6.
I think the starting lineup is.
I just feel they need more size, man. They need more size.
Yeah, they definitely need more size. So I think starting Rui or Vando definitely play. Starting them together, I think could be a bit of a problem.
That offense is down tremendous.
The offense,
nothing out of there.
I think the starting lineup should be
needs to work on his offensive game.
No, it's fine.
But still, Denver and 6. Denver and 6.
I would start Schroeder, Reeves, LeBron, AD, and Vando or Rui, and
gotta start Rui. Gotta start Rui.
Yeah, so start Rui.
I'm gonna let you know now. I don't think that Rui on Jokic thing is gonna last that long. Because all they have to do is just make Aaron Gordon move out the goddamn way, and then they still have a problem. Because Aaron Gordon really just sat in the corner.
I'm pretty sure the Lakers will let Aaron Gordon shoot adjustments too. The
Lakers will let Aaron Gordon shoot. If Aaron Gordon wants to step back, we can live with Aaron Gordon shooting. We ain't worried about Aaron Gordon shooting. Yeah.
No, I'm not saying you worry about Aaron Gordon shooting. I'm saying if you get him to move the fuck around.
But where though? Where you gonna move him to the 3-point line?
You can make him a pick and roll. You can make him a screener. You can make him do something other than just sit at the side of the basket waiting for a lob like he's DeAndre Jordan. He just sat there.
He did
and that's why Jokic made him look that bad. Because I'm watching the game. I'm like, why is Aaron Gordon not moving the fuck around? I understand he can't shoot a three, but hey, maybe one of them two bitches fall. Who don't know?
And that's another thing with that's another thing with the Lakers, man. They was when Jokic and Murray run that 2-man game, bro. They was going under.
Well, that's a deadly 2-man game. That's a deadly 2-man game.
They was going under every screen, and Murray was getting wide open threes. I'm like, what are they doing?
If you notice the adjustment they made in the third quarter, not D'Lo, Dennis went to Coach Ham and was like, "Hey, let me stop going under these screens. Let me fight over." And you seen Jamal Murray, he was kind of quiet the second half. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. It's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough. I think the key is D'Lo, man. Because if D'Lo not hitting, then your primary ball handler turns into LeBron, and you don't want LeBron on ball.
LeBron ball is not gonna work. LeBron ball
not all game.
Fourth quarter will take that.
Fourth quarter,
fourth quarter is cool.
If D'Lo not hitting, then like I said, that means the ball gonna be in Austin Reeves' hand. The ball gonna be in Brian hand.
I don't mind Dennis Schroeder. Problem too. Yeah, Schroeder, Austin Reeves, let him handle the ball too. I need LeBron to not shoot those threes. Like he took a couple two bad threes. He definitely has to attack them. Again, he was getting to the rim at will, so he should have attacked the basket there. Definitely don't settle.
Take at least 5 threes next game, man. You could.
He might. Yeah, he might do that. He might do that.
I hope he don't take 5 threes.
Yeah, I hope he don't.
Go to the rim all game.
3-point shooter. He needs to cut down on the threes. Attacking Jamal Murray was a good strategy since he would get him in foul trouble and almost got him with 5 fouls if they didn't see it was on Jokic. But my main thing. I understand what everyone's saying that the Nuggets have nothing to adjust. Yes, they do. They can make Aaron Gordon be a pick and roll guy. No, I'll listen to the panel, and I'm sorry, Elder is a delusional ass Lakers fan. We withstand the best punch. If the best punch, they can blow you out in 20 on their home court. You're going home in 6 the moment they get back to Denver.
But the comeback was real. They didn't get blown out though. It was a game. It was a 1 possession.
They didn't, Jalen. You're right, but I mean, but Big Storm got a solid point. I was arguing with Elder today, and I realized I'm arguing with a Lakers fan,
like a delusional Lakers fan. Now Lakers
this ain't no way to go.
For the record, I am a LeBron fan.
Hey Bob, I'm about to get up out. I had to come show love though.
All right, for sure, man. Appreciate you stopping in now.
I'll see you tomorrow, man. For sure. Y'all be good, boy.
For sure. My boy D Reed.
Nah, but because I'm listening to him, and I'm like,
since he's gone, I'm gonna change this banner, this bench Bron banner down here.
That's crazy.
That was just for him.
Well, Bron's coming with a nice 30-piece tomorrow, just for that. I'm gonna take up 30-piece for.
I don't know that Denver air can start making your lungs burn.
I mean, hey, the first game in Denver is always tough. Second game, your body, you've been there a couple nights now, gets more used to it.
I know, but you're going against a team that lives up there.
No, I hear you. No, they have the best home court advantage. No, without a doubt, they have the best home court advantage. But I think the Lakers should win the game tomorrow. Steal one out of Denver. Steal one out of Denver. They're going to basically make everything they did in the fourth quarter. Just do that for the whole game, and you'll be all right. I do think Jokic getting gassed. Jokic was gassed in that fourth quarter, and I think a lot of that might have to do with him having to kind of, guard AD in some situations, get into the paint when LeBron was running in, try to contest those shots. Jokic was gassed in the fourth. You saw that. Jokic was gassed.
I know, but here's the thing. Here's one thing I got to say that the Nuggets have an advantage over the Lakers. They can close the game out better than the Lakers can, from what I've seen. Also, I forgot who said this point that, Jokic doesn't like banging down low in the post. If you have seen a single minute of him playing basketball against the Wolves, against the Suns, that is his bread and butter. He'll like kind of give you a shoulder down low and then finesse his way to the basket.
It looks awkward, but it works.
I'm like, that shit don't work. That shit didn't make sense.
Yeah,
I will say though. My bad. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, I think this is AD's biggest matchup, and I think it's kind of exposing him because he only really deals with players that are like low post or non-really scoring threats because Jokic was giving AD the work, moving around, dunking on him, like that. I was like, damn, AD's getting kind of cooked out there. He is.
AD was working him too, though.
That is
AD
true.
was working too. Yeah. No, I mean, AD, no one's going to stop Jokic. I mean, you could bring Hakeem Olajuwon, Tim Duncan out there. I think Jokic is going to get his. You know what I mean? You just don't stop Jokic. You have to.
I don't know. Hakeem probably.
Hakeem's different. I know Hakeem. I'm telling you, Bob looking at me, but hey, man, I'm telling you, Jokic still giving Hakeem a nice 30, 12, and 30, 12, and 8.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm telling you that.
I don't know.
I'll tell you that.
Hey, I might be wrong. I might just be delusional. I might have crazy nostalgia. It's possible. It's possible. Yeah. I'm just like, nah, but he's not giving.
I don't know. Hakeem giving. I don't think Jokic giving Hakeem 30. That's.
Jokic is that dude, bro. Again, like
I listen.
Low is the president of that trade. I might be the VP now. The Jokic. I'm all in on the Jokic.
Double for sure.
No, yeah, he can definitely triple double for sure. I'm thinking with Denver though, like you guys said, whenever Jokic was on that bench, their offense is dead.
Yeah, they're food.
It's like a worse version of Luka.
Yeah, it is bad. It is bad.
None of them can really
navigate. Wait a second, Big Storm. So you're telling me you got Luka over Jokic?
Oh no, I'm at the teams, not playmaking. No, the teams, because they still got like Tim Hardaway Jr. It's just the fact that they rely so much on Jokic to get them open. Something he is doing at a historic rate for a big man. Yeah. That's where there's like, oh wait, he's not. I don't know. I can't just get easy looks of people giving around screens. Shit. They kind of panic.
But with the Lakers, even if if LeBron's not doing his thing, they got Reeves. If he's not doing his thing, D'Lo. If D'Lo's not doing his thing, Schroeder. They have a lot of guys to.
Schroeder, I'm not moved by Schroeder.
Schroeder has some big playoff games. He'll have some big moments of playoff game, hit some key threes. I think his decision making with the ball is actually fine, especially late fourth quarters. He does make the right decision. He can initiate the offense. So the Lakers, again, I just think they have more playmakers. I don't think the Denver shooting is going to be sustainable. The Lakers adjustments in the fourth. I mean, hey, if they keep shooting like that, we'll see. I mean, we'll see in how many hours now? We'll see in 16 hours. So 16 hours. But I think Lakers take this game. Lakers definitely take this game. Still want to home Denver.
I don't see it. I see Denver going up 2-0 in this series just for the fact of you're trying to, because I understand you're trying to like kind of neutralize everybody else. It's kind of like a whole, you can let this guy get his, but stop everyone else from getting theirs. I think the main problem is that the main guy getting his can get everybody else there so just ridiculous at a level that it may be kind of hard for you to stop him.
I hear you. Again, you don't stop Jokic, you got limited. You just gotta hope you don't stop Jokic, but you hope Caldwell Pope doesn't do that. MPJ has a bad shooting night. You can't let them all go off. You can't let them all go off.
No, but also. This is not trying to bash anything at Chill, but Chill said MPJ was a cone on defense. He had 2 blocks. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey man, usually I agree with Chill in the sense that MPJ is not that guy, but that first game he was. Just when we talk about defense, his effort. I've never seen MPJ give that much effort on defense.
I think it's because of how much he laid a goose egg during the Sun series.
Maybe, yeah.
Booty until it's a game where they were just running them out the gym. Now, but that Suns game was that game 6. God. Damn, that shit was. I think the Suns just have a blowout curse. If they don't sweep them and get them in 5 games, they just get.
There's a flawed team.
I think it's just because, I don't think their bench is so much of ass. I think they're way too streaky. Like Landry Shamet had that big game, 19 points, nothing else. Terrence Ross was on the Magic for a good bit, so watching him play. That man's either going to do 20 or 2 points.
Yeah, he's that guy. He's that guy. He's Malik Beasley.
But Storm in the playoffs, bro. Guys like that, we don't need you to score 24 games. We need 2 games for you to show up. And when you show up those 2 games, we have to take advantage and we have to win those games.
I know that show up is going to give you 2 points. It's Terrence Ross. I'm not.
No, I mean, Terrence Ross ain't even playing right now. I was talking about KCP, Bruce Brown,
KCP,
guys like that. You know,
I'll give you like a good 10 points, good 10, 15 points. His efforts astonishing. He was hustling and moving his ass, trying to get the nut.
Tim, I think you might be covering it again.
My fault.
Yeah, Michael. There you go.
Yeah, you're good, bro. You good now.
What you saying though, Tim? We can hear you.
Long as Bruce Brown and KCP don't give us 37 points again, man, we'll be all right.
I think it might be happening in this game, bro. Listen, I'm not so much of a Lakers hater, but I just need Jokic to win to push my Jokic agenda. I can't tell you how, I listen to, whenever I'm at work or something, I have my headphones in. I'll listen to like Mookie's channel or Tick or whatever. Bro, Mookie,
the hate was crazy.
He was coping so hard for Embiid. Oh my sweet Jesus! Oh, he was saying that. Oh, Embiid is better. Like I think he said Embiid had better mid range or something. I'm like, bro, Jokic is offense is no one in the league has a next level offense. Maybe Steph, since he can just shoot you out the gym with threes, but that's also inconsistent. Jokic has to be one of the most consistent playoffs performers. Like at this high level I've seen, because he's been giving you, he went from like 23 points to 30 points. No, like he jumped 10 points, Embiid dropped down 10 points. Because you know why? Embiid shouldn't have gotten that MVP. It should have been Jokic.
I'm with you there. I was on that train too. Jokic, Embiid has never been better than Jokic the past 3 years. He hasn't.
He just has scoring. His defense is suspect. He has what shall I word this? He has highlight moments when he drops like 58, 8, and 7. That's a highlight moment, but he can't keep that up. And I think the main reason why Jokic stays so uninjury prone because he don't move, because he knows he's a big dude, almost 300 pounds, like 7 foot. So he knows that if he does a lot of moving and shaking and baking, his knees are gonna give out, his feet are gonna hurt. And Embiid's the one doing all this reckless shit, and then towards MCL over the bone. Honestly, I think the over the bone was a bit on purpose because he did that playing thing in Toronto, and then the next play, Siakam hits him in the face and breaks the over the bone. Funny shit. I'm not gonna lie, that was funny as shit. But I just think
that was funny, bro.
I was gonna say,
listen, not him breaking his face, but getting hit in the face because you did the whole fucking playing thing in Toronto when you're winning, like. He
wasn't supposed to be on the court. That's a Doc Rivers.
Like you was 2 minutes left. It's Doc Rivers. And also, how are you an MVP? Haven't made a conference finals yet. He's the only MVP to do that ever.
Yeah.
And now that Doc is gone, and Embiid might be gone, I think that team might be cooked. Because
I think Embiid's gone.
Yeah, I don't think either one of them gone. James Harden's just trying to redo his contract as well. I think he's still there as well. I really wanted to see Philly versus Denver in the finals. I really wanted to see that.
Oh, I know that would be Denver. That would be Denver in 5 games. Jokic would cook Embiid to the next level because James Harden is a cone. He has his moment. He'll give you.
In his defense,
Embiid will cook Jokic too.
Yeah, we did see Embiid give it to Jokic. So
he dropped that 40 piece on Jokic.
This ain't playoff Jokic.
No, but playoff defense, like Jokic defense has never been that. Like he's giving effort.
He's going to outscore you. He's not going to stop you. He's just going to score more points than you will. It's kind of like weren't the Cavs one of the worst defenses in the league? It's just that they just outscored you or something like that.
This year?
The Cavs? 2018 Cavs. Oh yeah.
The defense was like duty, but they
one of the worst defenses ever made the finals. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like their defense is not going to be good. They're just going to outscore you. Because I think that's the whole Nuggets game plan is to outgun you essentially because that's all the Nuggets have. They have offensive power that can blow you out. It's just that when they're having off games, the defense is bad.
Andrew G, I see you decided to be a Celtics fan today. That's ironic. That's ironic. That's ironic, Andrew, because sometimes I can never tell with you, bro. I can never tell with you whether you're a Celtics fan or not. And then today y'all didn't lose by much, but you got your ass kicked today. So I kind of assumed that you was going to be with Miami today.
Yeah, but Boston is not making the finals. I'm sorry.
Talk to him, Tim.
What's up, context?
Yo.
Hey, Tim, talk to him. Talk some sense to these kids.
They got Jimmy Butler and the Boston Celtics don't, man. That's all you need.
Miami in 6, if not 5.
Wait, what?
Miami is four. Miami-
Five is tough.
You ready to get it off? Y'all ready to get it off right now?
Context. Where you been? Context. I've been saying this for 3 days now.
Listen. I know you trying to push a nasty narrative, Ox. I know you trying to push it. But hold on. But I'm gonna say this though. What's up, fellas?
My favorite Brooklyn resident.
Yes, sir. Yo, get fellas, you know what we getting into tonight? That good old Brown.
Wait, real quick, gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
Oh, y'all, look, hold on.
Hey,
my boy. He
wildin'.
Hey, look, I want real quick. We could pull up. We could pull up whatever. Hey,
okay.
no labels until they pay for it.
Say that.
You're right.
No
labels to the pay for it.
Sponsorships coming soon. Loaded. Word.
They gotta run that in.
But to tap back into this game, man. Yo, listen, man. We already knew what was.
Oh wait. Hey, context.
Go ahead, my brother.
Go ahead. No, I got you. But let me let y'all know something. I do believe Miami is gonna win in 6.
Oh, they are.
Do I have an agenda? Yes, I do. Do I want the Celtics to lose? Yes, I do.
Yeah, I do.
Why do I want the Celtics to lose? I'm gonna tell you. Because if the Celtics do lose, as much as I've always said I want Jalen and Jason to keep playing together and this and that, you know what I'm saying?
Jalen Brown's going to dip if they lose.
I want Jalen Brown come out west, brother. Hey, we got some cap space. Hey, come on, Jalen.
Come on. Listen, you could save going back home, going to Atlanta. Save that later on when you get a little bit older. You know what I mean? Make it a whole big thing. But right now, are you trying to win? Are you trying to win, Jalen? Are you trying to win, Jalen? Are you trying to win? I don't think you're gonna win over there.
How they gonna stop Jalen and De'Aaron?
Jalen and De'Aaron.
Good question. Because
that's a good question. Austin Reeves.
Wow.
He
didn't even say Braun. Hey, listen. Jalen is growing day by day. At least he ain't say Braun. At least he ain't say. He said, "Hey, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with it." But back to the point you guys were saying. In Miami, I don't know if you guys saw. I guess I probably caught. I'm hopped in. But what I want to say is that Coach Spo. Shout out to Coach Spo, man.
Shout out.
Masterclass.
Yo, that was a coaching master class. Substitution package. When knowing to ride the hot hand, setting up specific sets to get your shooters open, right? And then not only that, having the giving the players confidence to take every time I look up, Gabe Vincent hits a shot that he's not supposed to make. Mash Strus hits a 3-bomb from down. He turns into Ray Allen for some strange reason. Like I don't know why every time I'm watching
Max Thompson.
It is insane. And on top of that too, Kyle Lowry. I'm not gonna hold you. Listen, we gotta check and see what is he taking for that knee, because I thought he had one leg, and I'm seeing this guy move around like he's in Toronto again. Prime Kyle Lowry.
You know what it is, right? You know what it is, right? Context.
Oh yeah, I know what it is.
He looks at Jimmy Butler and he sees Kawhi Leonard. He's like, oh shit, maybe I can get one more.
Listen, I'm gonna say this though. We gotta believe the same way that Kyle believes in him. We gonna have to start believing him too, because this guy Jimmy, oh my goodness.
I think he's gonna let the world know that he's top 5.
Yeah.
Hold up. Top 5 player in the world?
That's a narrative that he's trying to push.
Right now, number 1. I'm moving Embiid down because I'm sorry.
He's not better than Jokic. He's not better than Luka still.
Storm. We gotta look. We gotta put Embiid under the magnifying glass because
he's on fraud watch. He's on fraud watch.
What happened to you? Now we know what James Harden did. James Harden, he formed the back on purpose. That was an agenda-based performance.
240-point games.
Thank you. Right. Yeah, 2.40-point games. And when it's time to really nut up and do your thing, what you did, wet the bed. Just so you could get Mike D'Antoni.
My meniscus. Like every year, Embiid gets hurt after the first round. 2 years ago, it was his meniscus. Last year, orbital bone. This year, his MCL. bro, this dude is like Flat Stanley with his kneecaps or something, bro.
Somebody, what you said? What he said about to have these?
Yeah, that's Kawhi. That's Kawhi knees. Every time he take a step, it just dust come out. I know that ain't funny. That ain't funny.
No, it's not funny. That's not funny. But yeah, because actually
funny. It's hilarious.
That shit really breaks my heart. But all that shit with Joel Embiid, man. He need a king size Hershey's bar, some Midol, and some tampons. Man? He need to get his shit together, man.
All I'm saying is, but back to the Miami thing. At first I had Celtics in 6. At this point I got it going to 7. And at this point, I don't know what to say. Like
Miami in 6.
I watched Miami in 6. You got Miami in 6? Yeesh.
I got Miami in 6 just because the Celtics may have a better team on paper, but the Heat have 2 things that the Celtics don't have. They don't have continuity. Not continuity. Let me phrase this. They don't have a good coach, and they don't have kind of that like that. Okay, I'm not trying to be crazy. That dog in them. They don't want it as bad as Miami does. Miami has to basically get it out the bottom. They had to go through the plan. They lost a game. They had to go through the first seed, who everyone said they're gonna get swiped. Then they had to go through the Knicks, and everyone said they were gonna wipe, even though I'm like,
cheers, fellas, cheers, fellas.
Yeah, buddy.
Nah, but because like when I hear people's like takes on like the Heat and they were just counting them out, I'm like, you don't gotta be the best team to win. You got a team that out finagles and out finessing them to win, and that's what the Heat did. They played to their strength. They kind of caught people at odd spots. Also, I remember back when Giannis tried to go through Kevin Love like a dumbass, and then the people were just like, get rid of charges. Giannis is 6'10". So is Kevin Love. Kevin Love,
get rid of
leader
charges.
in charges.
That was the dumbest shit I ever heard.
And he tried to dunk
because the run and dunk man. That's what run and dunk man wants to do. Run and dunk. My fault.
He turned his back for some random ass reason. It's like Casper the Ghost turned him sideways and he landed flat on his back. And I'm just like, that's not a defender trying to undercut him because that'll be a blocking foul. That's Giannis having no other post play than I'm gonna run through your ass, get out my goddamn way. He thinks he's
there it goes.
He's not
100%.
He's like baby Wilt Chamberlain. Nothing else but I'm gonna get over your ass. That's what it is. That's his problem. He needs to.
Bro, what you know about Wilt Chamberlain?
As a rookie, he averaged 30 and 20.
I ain't asked you about no points. I ain't asked you about no points, bro. You talking about Basketball Reference? You listening to this shit?
Listen,
what you know about Wilt Chamberlain, bro? Hey, Big Storm. I know. I heard you just got into hoop like last month, bro.
It wasn't last month.
Yo, we might have to put your basketball, you know what I mean? Your basketball knowledge under, you know what I mean?
Okay, so Wilt Chamberlain is known for having post moves, or was he learned just being more athletic than you?
I'm asking you, why would you say that about Wilt Chamberlain if you don't know that's
because
true?
Wilt Chamberlain was an uber athletic big man who would just outrun you and get to the basket. I was making that comparison. I'm not saying he has the skill set of Wilt Chamberlain. I'm saying he kind of has that like uber athleticism that's been carrying him. But as you can see, that when Giannis goes against big men that are smarter than him, no offense, that know he's gonna try to run over me. I'm gonna draw a charge. Then he looks dumb because he can't do anything. He's stuck.
I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
I agree with
Wilt
you.
Chamberlain got no post moves. Wilt Chamberlain got no post moves.
I wasn't really disagreeing with your point. I was just disagreeing with the Wilt Chamberlain disrespect. That's all I was saying. That's all. That's the
Hooper and Ox, man. That's the Hooper and Ox coming out.
Yeah, I tried to let it go. I couldn't.
Players' choice known for that Kareem and Wilt disrespect. A lot of other
this ain't open gym.
I feel just Double Mars, yeah.
With all respect to Double Mars, those are my guys, but we don't do that.
Was so fucking blasted today, bro. That was so goddamn funny, bro.
That was amazing. But I just wanna finish up and wrap it up, and then we could just jump into things because I don't want it to be so long-winded and shit. But the glaring thing that I saw, man, with Boston was Jason Tatum, those two that travel and then the up and down. Bro, that's the thing. And that's what is, hilarious. and then he just got mad. Like, so I was like, "Hey, hold on, bro. You're the
ran
one that
away.
made the mistake. Who are you
That was
getting
a
mad
close
at, bro?
one.
You mad at the ref for calling it? Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. You know, you got to be better than that. So, and on top of that too, Jimmy Butler has a vendetta against everybody that made the all defensive team for some strange reason. Because Derek White, he had him like this. You know, when you got a nice little thing underneath you. You know what I'm saying? You put it right under the wing, right there, right here, all game. Right. How you let him all hit? Yo, by third quarter, it was a field day. Matter of fact, everybody took turns on Derek White. And then Brogdon too. On top of that too,
I ain't gonna lie, that all defensive team was kind of suspect. How the fuck is the sixth man first team all defense? How does that work?
Make that make sense. Make that make sense.
I mean, yeah, we're going back to the Caruso thing.
Yeah,
no. Derek White.
Derek White.
I understand Derek White.
Well, he started. I want to say he started quite a few games too this year.
Yeah, he did. And the thing about it is, like, he helps. He has some good help side blocks. I guess maybe that's a thing for all defensive. But when I saw Jimmy, I saw him walk him down. I saw Caleb Martin they took turns on those boys. You know what I'm saying? And I think
chicken.
And that's the big exploit that I think that they can do, is that they can exploit those guys. And what Miami did was they kept the pace slow. You know what I mean? They didn't allow Boston to get into their flow, to get into their 3-pointers. Every time Boston got into a flow, Jimmy Butler would grind it down, go into the paint, get a free throw, stop the clock. You know what I mean? And that takes away from rhythm. That takes away from, especially with a jump shooting team and a team that relies on driving, kick, and flow and rhythm. He was able to cut that in the bud. You know what I'm saying? So, listen, man, it's gonna be a tough series. I still got the C's because I think they could do the out talent thing, but I would not be surprised if Jimmy Butler and the G Leaguers body this up.
You know what I liked about Coach Spo, man? And it surprised me that he did it though, man. But I'm like, damn, he really had Bam Adebayo guarding Jaylen Brown. Like, that was his matchup. I'm like, damn, he really got this man really guarding him. I'm like,
he had him Adam has a problem too.
Bam was, and on top of that too, Bam stepped up. We got a shout out to Bam because he stepped up and he was all over the place. And this is what our problem is with Bam. It's like, this is what we see from you. And maybe, because it's a lot on him. And yeah, that's the thing about it. His defense and his energy helps that team so much. You know what I mean? If he's not playing like this, they're gonna get crushed. But if he don't hoop like this, they're gonna get crushed. He handled himself against, Horford, Williams, Doley. Like, I saw he was just handling himself like in the paint. He wasn't getting like out rebounded, out muscle. Like, he was active all the time with all the bodies around him too. Salute to Bam, man. Salute to Bam for sure. And Spo, yeah, like you guys said, they don't got no crybabies. They got dogs. You know what I mean? They showed that in New York. They outdogged them. And listen, they could possibly outdog the Celtics, man. If the Celtics play around, they think they're too pretty, and we're gonna get our buckets whenever we get it. Yeah. Good luck.
Wait,
hold on. Context. Are you a Knicks fan?
No.
Who's your team? Who's your team? Context.
Yeah. Who is your team?
So it's after a point, like, so I grew up because of my pops. I grew up a Bulls fan. And then Braun, I rock with. That's my guy. I rock with Braun. That's the funny thing about it. Jalen actually makes me hate Braun now.
That's crazy.
So, but after a while, like, once you understand the same, it's kind of like you find out that wrestling is fake. It's kind of like that with the NBA for me, and it's kind of like I got the players that I rock with, and then from there, like, with team. But I don't have no like real team no more. I'm from Brooklyn, so of course I have my hometown bias, with Brooklyn and stuff like that. Yeah. But as far as like rooting for teams and being that like delusional fan no more, you know what I mean? Like, now I just love hoops. I love hoops. I love, you know what I mean? Like, so I don't really get into that, team thing and like, this is my team and all that. You know what I mean?
Right. I ain't even gonna lie, man. When the Raptors were playing the Cavaliers those years, I low-key was pulling for the LeBron, man. I ain't gonna lie.
You standing on your square.
I grew up a Raptors fan. Like, I fell in love. So I started watching basketball when the first play. Hey, man, you know what? Because I knew the Raptors had no chance in the finals. I'm like, let Bron get it. Let Bron run to the finals. Let's get it.
I'll tell you like this. In 2008 and 2009, when the Celtics when the Celtics, Kevin Garnett, that's my guy.
Right.
When they were playing the Kings, and this is back in 2008. We saw it.
Yeah.
I'm in there like we finna beat Kevin Garnett ass.
Oh shit! Listen,
and
that's why, what I had to like, and the funny thing was, because I was having a conversation with my boys before the season started, and I said, listen, my biggest dark horse is gonna be the Kings, and I could show the text message and everything. Everybody looking at me like the Kings.
Y'all remember?
So when I saw, when I finally saw someone like Bob was talking about all of the good things that he was seeing, I said, I can't be this delusional. And I was like, like, am I the only one that thought this too? Like, so it's crazy to see like a Sacramento Kings fan. Like, this is like my mind is like blown away. But the last time is when during the Mike Bibby era, the Chris Webber era. That's what that was some of one of the like the most exciting basketball that I didn't get to see it like in full capacity and understand like what was going on because I was a little young at that time. But Bobby Jackson, Peja Stojakovic, Hito Turkoglu, that Chris Webber, man, and even though Vlade Divac was a little bit, meh, but he made that team work.
Doug Christie defensively was there doing his
thing. We forgot about Doug. Oh, but Doug Christie got worked by Kobe. Jesus Christ.
It's Kobe Bryant.
It's Kobe. Chill got worked by Kobe Bryant. So it happens. It happens. Salute to Chill.
Hey, did y'all? We were a couple, maybe like a week or so ago. It might actually been this Saturday on the Chill with Chill. He actually told the story about that, about like how they end up playing, how they end up playing one-on-one, and how it went,
I actually want to ask you a question, man. How do you feel about like a Scoot Henderson player comp? Because I know it's a random question, and we're going off the bed, but I have him like the way that I'm looking at more into him because I've been like doing draft stuff and getting into that super hard. Scoot reminds me of Baron Davis. Like he don't got the same bop like Baron. Like
I was gonna say he has the explosiveness, right? He doesn't have the
explosiveness, the strength.
He bigger than Diddy too.
Yeah,
he bigger than Diddy.
He's the Russell Westbrook kind of build. Steve Francis, Dan Rose, athletic guard. His jump shot still needs improvement, but with his form, I think he'll be a good shooter because he has a shooting touch and a shooting form. He's got to continue to work on it. It's not a broken jump shot coming in.
And that's why I gave B Diddy, because B Diddy to me, even though he had more of a yo-yo, he had a good bop on him versus Scoot. I see the same athleticism. I mean, maybe Scoot's probably a tad more athletic. But when you ever get a chance, y'all guys get some high quality. Go watch some young Baron Davis highlights. When he was that was a monster. People was not that combo.
I have a quick question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Why is Brandon Miller getting so much hate? I look at his player, like people think he's gonna be a buzz.
I think during March Madness he played like shit. I think that's why.
But I just think he's really good. Like, but still, he's a Jabari Smith comp. Like, nah, he's better than Jabari Smith coming out of college, in my opinion. He has a better handle. He can create his own shot. He can shoot good. And I think Jabari's probably better defensively, but I like Brandon Miller. I don't know why people hate him so much.
So the thing I think with to add on to what Storm was saying, like, 100%. I think his recent performances, you know what I mean, did not stand up to the task. On top of that, too, when he did meet some stiffer competition, he was not able to counter well. You know what I mean? Like, he has decent enough handle, but at that position, you're gonna be expected to handle the ball a lot more. You get what I'm saying? So to me, like, he's kind of in that Trey Murphy ball handling style right now, where it's kind of like it's cool. But if you want to be that guy, and if they're gonna peg you as that guy, you need to improve off your shot off the dribble. You know what I mean? Reading defenses. Like, he makes some good reads, but sometimes he's a little bit quick to pick up the ball. Like, he won't accept the traps and the doubles all the way. Sometimes he will die on the trap and just give up the ball a little bit and then try to readjust. And I think his off ball movement is surprisingly good. So I can see what you mean, Deb. If he works more on his off ball and learn the angles and learn the tricks of the trade of the off ball, I think he'll be okay, as he could compensate for that lack of ball handling. That's that's up and down.
I think if he goes to Charlotte, that would be perfect for him because he has LaMelo. He won't have to be a shot creator if he goes to Charlotte. Instead of going to Portland.
No. He's talking about
Brandon. If Scoot falls to Portland, I'm sorry, Dane.
He's not gonna.
I'm gonna pack you up. I'm gonna pack Dame up. I love you, Dame, but
Victor Wembanyama is going to either.
We should be packing up Dame regardless.
Let Dad get his take off, bro. We all been on here for a little bit.
First off, I want to say salute to stream yesterday. I tapped in, best host on PC. But also, I feel like Houston. Honestly, I think Ime Udoka is gonna build a culture in Houston. I like the Houston at 4. It's not bad. There is a possibility they could somehow get Scoot, especially if Portland traded number 3 pick. I don't know who or what they're gonna do or ask for, because it's not like football. Because football is different. Trading a pick in football is more common, and that's easier to happen. But in basketball, have we seen this happen? Like the last time was for Trey and Luka. But the thing is, that's because they wanted those players. Right. This year draft class is like a consensus pick. Like the top 3 kind of consistent than everybody else. Even though I love the Thompson twins, it's just that for my next question to get y'all is, where can y'all see the 3rd pick going if it will get traded?
We talked about it a little bit, and I think mostly from everybody that was here at the time. I think we're kind of all more in favor of, instead of trading that pick, actually trading Dame. Was the couple of us that were here when it happened. Real quick, before we keep moving on though, if you're watching, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all the views. Once again, I'll remind y'all that as soon as this channel is monetized, we are doing a 24-hour straight pod. We will pod for 24 hours straight. Everybody's invited. Everybody's welcome. You can all tap in. Hey, Big Storm, we not fucking around over here.
We finna die on
this. This ain't no Mickey Mouse operation. You know what I'm saying? Y'all
only for the big dogs, man. Only for the big dogs.
I know. I tried to do a 24-hour stream. That shit almost killed me, bro.
Nah, Big Storm. I got salute to you because you got work. You said you got work in the morning, so I salute to you for being up here.
I ain't gonna lie. I got to work out at like 11 o'clock. I'm good.
And Jalen did it with big money, man. That's a fact.
I got to wake up at like 7, 8 a.m.
Okay. You work on site or you work from home? You work remote?
Depends on the day. Some days you got to go in. If I get to work from home predominantly, probably have to go back to the office more later on.
What about you, Os? I know that with your company, like, do you do like remote work or do you like kind of have to like move around and stuff like that?
Yeah, I got to move around. Right now, I'm in Portland right now. So I got on the West Coast. Our store is in Seattle. Okay. So right now, actually, Ron goes to the store more than I do. I take care of like the Portland clients and the California clients. You know what I'm saying? So I'm back and forth from here in California a lot, and then we can always do like what you call it, like remote consultations. So sometimes I don't gotta go nowhere. Like if it makes more sense for me to do it from here, then I'll just do it from here. But
y'all need to get one in the A. Y'all need to get one down here in the A.
Yeah, man. Shit. Right now we got Cleveland, Ohio. And we got Seattle, Washington, and then so we got two brick and mortars, we got 2 storefronts right now, and then everything else is just remote, So it's cool. Cool. I don't know if y'all heard of like Spaces or Regis, like office share.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of.
Go ahead.
A lot of times, like if we're traveling, I'll just use one of those. Like I got a membership with Spaces, and so I can use Spaces or Regis anywhere they got one. So
are you guys like comparable to like Suit Supply, Indochino?
We're like Indochino, except for we offer more customizations.
More customization. Gotcha.
That's super fire, man. That's super fire.
All right, we do for a 2-piece suit for us is 17 measurements, and then if you want to get a 3-piece, it's 19 measurements. It's to the T. Like my little brother, we like the same size, but I'm older, I'm a little heavier, so like he can't wear my suits. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. That's 100%. Like it's those custom get to. I got a suit guy here too. Like after you get a custom suit where everything's fully measured, like it's not off the rack, everything's fully measured. You can't go back. You can't go back.
You can't go back from that.
You can't go to no Zara and get a jacket and get a tailor. It's not the same. It's not the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Robinson, we definitely be busy during prom season. Like prom season, and then like matter of fact, this Sunday I do a lot of wedding expos.
Weddings work.
So wedding expos are crazy. Like matter of fact, me and Ron, we about to do a wedding expo on Sunday. and so it'd be like the bigger ones, like the ones in like LA, New York. We did one on Long Island last year.
Oh,
yeah, you know where the G League team plays? They had it over there.
Fire.
Yeah. So so we did it there. It was a 2-day show. So it's like, so it'll be, bro. I'm telling you, and these shows are crazy, y'all. Matter of fact, let me tell you, these shows are crazy because you got to think it's like 12. It'll be like 1,200 to 1,800 brides sign up for this show. Now, obviously, the bride's not coming by herself.
Yeah.
So it'd be the bride and bridesmaids. So it'd be like 10,000 people come through these shows on a weekend. I'm talking about the bridesmaids. They be drinking wine. They be getting a little loose. Yeah, we be in there fitted. So sometimes they come to we professionals, bro. We professionals, bro. We don't do none of that. But at the same time,
get the contact for later that night.
They'll come stick around a little longer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we always keep it professional. We always keep it professional.
They might just have a little bachelorette party with Ron and Knox, man.
Hey, it's definitely cool.
They coming in the suits and all that. Hey,
it's most definitely good eye candy, but you know what I'm saying? We got to be professional no matter what. You know,
I got a job. You got to push your product.
But I'm telling you,
Ox is like 6'7", 6'8". Ron tall too. They're like, whoa. So definitely stand. I can see y'all definitely standing up.
Bro, it's fun. It's fun. But
that's super dope. That's why I said, like, yo, whenever you guys do the East Coast thing, just let me know, man, because I'm tapped in with a lot of people in the garment district and all that. Like, I like to, I originally like that. So just to give, I don't want to do like go. It's about you. But I've definitely dabbled in the fashion world. I actually was about to open a brick and mortar store with a couple of my homies. Went into denim. I was I was a denim specialist at a couple of spots. So then from there, like me and my homies was gonna get into doing denim. Kind of, it's very hard to deal with. The fashion industry is a very funny, very finicky place. Luckily for you guys have a niche. You know what I mean? You guys are thing, but we was kind of just trying to go into the whole fashion world. You get what I'm saying? So it was a bit eye-opening for me as like a backline investor. How intricate it is, you know what I mean? Like it's very, you know what I mean? Like, so you gotta have a lot of passion for it. If you're not passionate about that, man, you gotta really be passionate about fabrics, you gotta be colorways, you know what I mean? Like silhouettes, all those things. It's not really just I'm gonna start my own company and that's what it is. You know what I mean? You gotta have on top of that, you gotta have a team that's is passionate as well. You know what I mean? Because a lot of things can go wrong, especially logistic wise. I know you know that, Ox. Like you could say, yo, I ordered this, blah blah blah. I don't come in now. You got to find out and rush and find out where to get this fabric from and this material from. You know what I mean? So that's why I say, yo, whenever you East Coast, you guys are East Coast, man, for sure. Just let me know in advance, and I'll try to set up some things up so that way I could get some, a good contacts and all that. You know what I mean? For sure.
Because I'm trying to get this internship for the Falcons.
That's fire. That's what I do. Like that's my full time. But like what I really do though, like I'm more like in the entertainment. Like like I do like parties and stuff.
Oh, fire!
I see some of those.
Like a DJ.
Yeah. I do more like now. I don't do no DJing. I do parties. You know what I'm saying?
Hosting, set it up, like I mean. You know what I'm
saying? This YouTube, so I can't show y'all the videos, but
I got you. I only post the family friendly ones on Instagram too. The real video.
You're gonna get right. Trust me.
My fashion is simple. I just wear sweats and comfortable stuff. That's it.
We do athletes too, Dad. So if you want the athletes, you know what I'm saying? Let me know.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
So I was looking at Brandon Miller's like the March Madness stats. He played 31 minutes, shot 3 of 19, 1 for 10 from 3, 11 rebounds, 3 blocks, and had 9 points and 6 turnovers.
Dang, that was what round was that?
That was, I think, the second round because they're in the Sweet 16.
They lost that game, right?
No, Sweet 16 was the third round. Sweet 16.
It was a bad day to have a bad game.
That was I just saw them stats. I was like, damn, 1 of 10 from 3. Good lord.
Do y'all watch college ball?
Not really.
The only
I
the
need to get
tournament
into
really.
it,
I
though.
used to, but not as much anymore.
I wasn't as tapped into it this year because there's so much good talent everywhere. But I do watch it because there's one 5'8" guard. He was going crazy. I think it was
from New York. You already know. You already know Northwestern.
Crazy.
Woo, that boy cold.
I watch,
he's killing it. He's killing in the G League the G League combine right now.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
He's moving like Steph. It's crazy, bro. Like hitting shots, turning around, not caring. I'm like, yo, what?
Now, if he was
what is he on right now? What is he on?
If he was 6'2", he's most definitely in the league right now.
Oh yeah. For sure. And listen, man, I think he can still make his mark. Listen, Tyler Ulis had a couple of years in the league, man. Like your talent is gonna show.
Oh, yeah, look, I forgot about him.
Yeah, if you could play, you gonna hoop. Listen, Earl Boykins was 5'6", 5'6". You know what I mean? And he was able to have a very good career. Like, you know what I mean? Like as a 5'6" guy, you was playing with Allen Iverson, you was playing with Melo, like he was playing with some hoopers, man. Yeah.
One thing about the short hoopers, they're either very athletic or very strong. Like IT, like Isaiah Thomas, that dude is like built like a tank. I don't know. Like,
you have to when you're that small. You have to.
So when I was like playing for Gauchos and all that, I met Nate Robinson, and he was talking about like what he squats over 1,000 pounds. He squats.
Nate's a football player.
Yeah.
Nate,
he's like all elite, like all American, like that.
Nate was that dude, like football. He for sure could have went to NFL.
I went to the Knicks, we was able to get some tickets to the Knicks, right? And we was able to get some, be on the floor and stuff like that. And I'm watching Nate Robinson, right? All them dunk contest dunks he's doing the same thing in warm-ups, like easy, like no sweat, no nothing. Like turn around 360, boom, easy. Underneath the legs, boom, 360 underneath the legs. I'm like, yo, what is? And when he jumped, it don't look like a normal person jumping. Like it looks like he's getting shot out of a can. I'm dead serious. I never seen something freaky like that in my life, bro.
No,
like, I was like, yo, it's like literally like he's on a trampoline. He go boing. You know how some people they glide in the air? No. He goes from ground air instantly. If you blink your eyes, ground air, bro.
Derrick Jones Jr.
Because I be trying to do that because I'm trying. I'm 5'8", so I'm like I'm rim grazing. So I'm like I'm still like I can get up there, but I'm like still like let me get my bounce ready.
Gabe, I promise you. I can't lie. Earl Boykins used to squat, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, not squat. What I'm talking about, like the inverted leg press. My fault. Inverted leg press. He presses. Yeah, leg press. My fault. Yeah, squatting 1,000 is crazy.
That's like super.
It's the heavy.
I was gonna ask Jay, like, how much you squat then?
Oh yeah. Oh, I could. My max squat is like. What's max squat? 305.
Okay.
It's not a lot. Like no, my max squat isn't. I gotta go to legs. We gotta get to the legs.
Jalen, how often do you skip leg day? I'm not clowning the amount. Like I'm not no weightlifter, bro. I'm definitely not clowning. I'm just asking.
I hate it. I don't. I mean, no, it's 100% once a week. Like that's for sure. Like my split's like push pull legs. So I'm supposed to do it twice a week, but sometimes on that second leg, I'm like, fuck, let me do arms or it's a lot more, right? So it's also just like a lot of bodybuilding too. You have to realize it's a lot of genetics too. Some people just like dominant in shoulders or chest or their legs or arms. Like I have my dominant is like I do a lot of incline bench press. That's my strongest. So I have a really big upper chest and my shoulders are broad, so it gives you a certain look. But my arms and my forearms aren't like massive. They aren't like massive like guys who are my size. Like they don't match up. It's like some ways. Like I used to look like a real Dorito because like the leg wasn't like they weren't keeping up because
we need before piece of Jalen, yo. We need before.
I had to stop doing like shoulders. I had to just because
it was too broad at one point.
Yeah, they just react quicker. Like I could just do shoulders and blow up. You know what I mean? It's just natural, right? So had to like focus more on legs just so you don't want to look like a Dorito, right? You want a certain shape that looks balanced.
triangle.
Yeah, you don't want to look like you're gonna tip over, bro.
Yeah.
You don't want to look like that, bro.
You want to look proportionate, I get you.
Yeah. You want to look proportionate, exactly, 100%.
Oh, another thing I want to ask y'all, like, is there any, like, personally, besides, like, you know, the people that, is there anybody personally that you guys are excited to see next year, like, as far as like the new up and coming draft? Is there anybody that
Thompson
okay,
I guess
Thompson,
Grady Dick, I guess. I don't know.
Okay,
because Magic Twitter seems to really want Grady Dick on. The
No, he can shoot, bro. He can shoot lights out. Like he's a shooter, like for real. Like 6'8", 6'6", 6'7" wing. Like he's perfect for today's league. Like if you will want that type of player on your team, because every team needs a shooter.
Hey, do you know how long it's been since we haven't had a lottery pick?
Oh, y'all got y'all. No, wait,
wait, don't you have Fox? Was it Fox?
Yeah,
No.
I'm saying since we haven't.
Oh, haven't. Oh, yeah.
True.
That's fact. That's fact.
I mean, we just had a lottery pick last year, but we have a lottery pick.
Right. Y'all been collecting. It's working. I look forward to Duke players though. I look forward to Derek Lively, Derek Whitehead, just because of Duke guys. So I always look for Duke guys just because I'm a Duke fan.
Derek White, he was so disappointing in college for me.
Yeah, like the Duke players.
Hey, Gabe, I got you, bro. Don't even trip.
I want to be my fire.
I got you.
Fire.
I ain't gonna lie. When I play hoop, I'm that guy who like I had a lot of friends who really hoop. I'm just that big mouth, you know, who just on the winning team. If I wasn't really hooping, like, you know, I get the bucket. Yeah, I get the nothing, you know what I mean? Hustling, you know what I mean? So, but yeah.
Hey, Jalen, what you like? 5'11"?
I'm 5'11", yeah, 5'11".
5'11", 6 foot, yeah.
So I can't really shoot. I be shooting bricks. I ain't gonna lie. Anybody you shoot,
you'll get your mean rebound. You'll get your mean rebound.
I'm telling you right now, though. I'll tell you right now. Anybody who's under like,
I feel like Jalen.
Anybody who's under like, anybody honestly, I could, because usually since I'm 5'11", anybody who's like 6'3" and under, I can usually post up and just get to the basket. I'm just strong. I'm a lot stronger than most guys. I can just put my shoulder down. Boom.
He goes with the Sabonis special. I hear you. The Sabonis special.
I don't know if you guys watch a lot of YouTube basketball, but you know Cash Nasty?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm playing like him a little bit. Shoot the bricks.
Oh my god.
Hold on, y'all. Hey, Donovan, what's up, man?
Hey. What's going on, man? I've been in the comments.
See this guy showing love, man. For real.
Hey, Donovan. Hey, we happy to have you, bro. Happy to have you pulled up, man. We'll be seeing you in the comments and the super chats and all that.
He be spreading bread everywhere. Whenever.
I mean, nah, man. I figured I'd stop being a little bitch and come on here, man. I've been in the comments for a minute. I've been on leave from work. That's what I've been able to watch the shows and stuff. So like I thought I'd come in and chop it up with y'all a little bit.
Fire. But I'm a Lakers fan, so I'm sorry about 2002, man. Sorry about that,
man. Yeah, real question, Donovan, who's your GOAT, man? Who's your GOAT?
Kobe, man.
Oh, what?
Hey, Donovan, is this your first time? Like, have you ever been on anything in the Players Trust, like open gym or anything like that?
I never been on anything before, man.
Okay. Well, look, y'all, hold on. Donovan, right now, no more stuff. I need that top 10 right now.
Oh man, I can't do that right now, man. I got to think about that. My top five. Nah, Kobe's my GOAT, but to me the GOAT is Michael Jordan, man. So I mean, I would go Jordan, LeBron, Kareem, and then I mean I like Elijah Wan at 4, man. That's my dude. So and then 5, I would probably have to put Bill Russell.
Okay, man. I'm with it.
That's solid.
Switch up LeBron and MJ, but we good. We good.
How you feel about the playoffs so far, though?
I'm from LA. I live in LA, so I'm a Laker fan. and I'm a lot older than y'all guys, man. That's another reason why I didn't want to come on here because I was born in '81, so I'm over 40. Yeah, I'm old, man.
Damn.
I'm old school, so
Hey, don't hit him with
yeah,
the damn, bro.
yeah.
Y'all gonna be like that.
Because y'all make it seem like us in our 40s are like walking with canes and wheelchairs and shit. So that's why I just feel like I'll just listen. You know what I mean?
Hey,
So
wait, you was born in '81. What year you graduated high school?
99.
Damn.
For real, though, we need more cats in their 40s to start pulling up, just so we can keep these
teach these young whippersnappers.
They get up here.
What are you talking about?
They get up here. They get up here,
30, bro.
They get up here and talk crazy. They get up here and talk crazy, but we be needing that. We be needing that.
Nah. I mean that's why I like player shorts because it's a good mixture. You know what I mean? Like you got a lot of young cats and old cats. You know what I mean? I be learning a lot of shit from Mars and Low. You know, to be quite honest, some shit that I didn't really think about. Because like growing up in my era, it was more like we watched the games and. Like we started getting a little bit of like all the games like when I was in I started watching the games in about 94. So to me that was the best playoffs I've ever seen. When Jordan wasn't in the playoffs, those playoffs were the best to me. And that was when the Rockets won they back to back, because it was just competitive. But yeah, we weren't able to break stuff down and stuff like and have the footage and everything. So it's a little different, I just went off what I saw, So
yeah. And now we do need like a mixture because we keep letting the young people take over. Steph Curry gonna be the GOAT in a week or so.
But SB, you still young now. You still young. 30 not old. 30 not.
Yeah, no, I'm still in my prime. I'm not prime. But hey, Dom, I got a question for you, dude. Since you want to say your top 10, is you a consistent Lakers fan? What's your honest opinion about the Sacramento Kings? Don't kick me, Bob. Don't kick me, Ox. Don't kick me.
Why you on the blast like this, bro?
I'm not gonna lie, man. We took advantage of that situation, man. I'm not gonna lie, man.
At least he kept the butt.
Nah, we took advantage of the situation. But it is what it is, man. Sometimes, I think these refs they have too much outcome of how these games are. The games go, man. So, I've seen some shit there's been times where we got the favorable amount of calls, and I'm like, I ain't gonna say nothing, but we do be getting a lot of favorable whistles, dog. I'm not even gonna lie, man. But hey, it is what it is. But
all right, what you supposed to do? Get a ball back? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't hate the player, hate the game, man.
That series impacted a lot of legacies.
That's a factual.
You talk one less for Shaq and Kobe.
Yes.
You talk about one more for C-Web.
Sacramento Kings, a championship organization.
100%. And maybe the next year they can win it again. Maybe C-Web does there's a lot like that year.
Maybe these last 16 years don't happen. They won it in 2002.
We don't see this big.
Y'all making
I'm going back memory lane, man.
I'm trying to keep it cool, y'all.
You can laugh about it now. Y'all back good now, so you can laugh.
I can't laugh about it, but I can't laugh
back good.
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time from Doug Christie, brother. It's been a long time.
That's for instance, the scariest movie ever made, obviously, is Jeepers Creepers.
Right.
That's like being in the Jeepers Creepers movie and can't get out of it for 16 years. just looking up in the sky, scared that I don't know about y'all, but Jeepers Creepers, that shit was.
I come from a scary movie background, but the first Conjuring was pretty solid.
I don't even fuck around with those, bro.
Speaking of which, if y'all want to see real life goals, go check out J-Rob.
J-Rob is real.
Hey, J-Rob, put the link to that in the chat, bro.
Jesus Christ.
That was
crazy.
Bro, I seen it on TikTok before then, and I didn't read the caption. I just seen. I'm like, bro, what the bro? And then I was like, Kevin said it goes. I'm like, bro.
I'm gonna tell you how true it is, right? So my shorty she works in Soho, which is known as the fashion district in NYC and all that. And she went to a little food spot that's in the area and all that. She's sitting down and all that. And she's hearing people talk about that TikTok, that viral TikTok. She's like, yo, it's been in my algorithms, and I don't even look at she likes a little bit of ghost stuff too, so it pops up. But she said, yo, like everybody's talking about it. Everybody around her in that area is talking about it. So listen, it's up. It's up, man. Ghostbusters on 3.
Ghostbusters on 3.
Ghostbuster.
It went from like 1,000 to 2 million in like 3 days. It's crazy.
Oh, yeah, that's moving.
Yeah.
But a question I did have for SB though, because I know he's a Chicago fan.
Damn, I wish that shit would have happened on my fucking stream. Listen, we call Chris up. We get Chris up on it. Yo, listen.
What's up, J-Rob?
First of all, we're gonna stream. We're gonna stream at his crib. That's what we're gonna start doing. All right, that's what we're gonna start doing.
That's what y'all gonna start doing,
bro. That's still. Bro, it's you literally see it, bro. I just watched it again, bro. You legitly see it, bro.
No cap.
It's on there. I'm about to click on it right now.
But I wanted to ask SB, like, so since you are a Chicago fan, you know what I mean?
Yes, the Bulls,
and you watched I don't know if you got a chance to watch the Debo and PG podcast when he had him on Paul George's podcast, and they were talking about how LeBron affected them and blah blah blah, and like how they were talking about LeBron and all that. And they were talking about how there's about 75 to 100 players in the league that they saw and all that. So my question to you is like, do you feel like DeMar DeRozan is comfortable in Chicago? And 2,
what the fuck was that?
He just saw it. He watched it around.
What the fuck? What was no.
And then 2, what do you think? What do you think Chicago should do, knowing that Lonzo isn't really reliable injury wise? Like, what do you think is the next step for Chicago? Because I thought, to be honest with you, and I'm gonna give you the precursor before I get your response, because to me, I felt like Lonzo was that key to that team. I think Lonzo had them playing phenomenal. It was one of those things where he was an offensive engine that nobody was paying attention to. He was setting up the teammates, and on top of that too, his scoring was getting there. Like, you know what I mean? Like his aggressiveness was getting there. He was starting attacking the rim, shooting. So I'm just curious, like, how do you feel like they can bounce back from that? Because Kobe White ain't it.
Okay, so I'm gonna answer the Kobe White because that's quick. Kobe White not a bad player. He's just on the wrong team. If he go to any other team where he can actually play his game, he'll be way better. And watch this go. They go do the same thing they usually do about Bulls players. They be like, oh, everybody play better when they lead the Bulls. They're just in a bad situation like Bobby Porter's. DeMar DeRozan got to go though for sure. He should have left last year when his value was high. He literally 100% just as a ball hog. That's all he do is ball hog, keep ruining the offense. He don't show up in the postseason. His shot percentages go down, and that style of play does not win in basketball games. The reason why Lonzo worked so good with us, one, he was our best shooter and defender in the lineup. And then also when Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan do their ball hog thing together, Lonzo ball and run the offense and then have everything set. Sad part about it is my team had the smart idea to build a team around Lonzo Ball, and it didn't work out in the favor. That was kind of dumb to do.
And also, y'all need to fire Billy Donovan. I'm an OKC fan.
We can't, bro. We just signed him to an extension, bro. So
oh my lord,
we got to rock out with him. So
I don't think he's a terrible coach. I don't think Billy Donovan's a terrible coach.
Yeah, all he does is
terrible.
He is.
All he does is do ISO.
I could be biased because I did watch a lot of college basketball during his.
In Florida, he was a dog, though.
Yeah.
Florida, and that's the thing about it too is that sometimes these coaches fall in love with like superstar talent, and I get it, superstar talent does work, but it's kind of like you just give them the ball and say, "Yo, figure it out." No, bro. Sometimes they need sometimes, and there's some players they might not say it, but they need that like direction. They need that like, yo, put me in the right spot, and don't make me self-sabotage myself. I might not say it, but my body language is gonna say it. You get what I'm saying?
How many great coaches do we have in the league?
Eric Spoelstra won.
Yeah.
Mike Brown. That's 3.
Yeah.
Greg Popovich because he's legacy. Greg Popovich.
Greatest coach of all time.
Yeah.
100%.
Steve Kerr's 4. However,
he's Superman to me, but I'll give you that, Dev. Just in case.
Nah. He's a Mike Brown merchant. He's a.
I want to see what Steve Kerr does after Steph's gone.
Mark Jackson merchant too. Mark Jackson, he's just a merchant.
Yeah, don't forget about Mark Jackson. Don't forget.
He is a merchant. Honestly,
he's a culture vulture.
Yeah. What about y'all? Would y'all get Tibbs credit? Would y'all get Tibbs credit? Because he did turn the Knicks around, though.
He did.
He's a floor
You're
raiser.
unbelievable, bro.
He's a floor raiser.
He have his negatives though, but I feel like Tibbs should deserve some respect.
Yeah, I guess he's a good coach.
He's solid. He's solid.
I think
Jock
Tibbs
Vaughn will get up there.
I think actually the funny thing is I think and SB knows this a fact. I think Tibbs has grown from his Chicago days to a New York Knicks guy, like for sure. Like you definitely see that he's lessened the reign on like being that hard ass and trying to my way or the highway and kind of like let some
right.
He let Quickly kind of develop and get, you know what I mean, get a little bit of swagger, let him get his, you know what I mean, even though Quickly does play defense. But you know what I mean? Like I think they grow.
And I hope the Knicks don't let Quickly go. They need to actually believe in him. I see him being like a solid 6-man scorer. He could be like what like Jordan Poole is, where like they on and off could be good. But I see his ceiling if he ever could reach that, he could be like a Tyrese Maxey type of guy.
Slick, he might be better than Jordan Poole right now. I ain't gonna lie.
They both too inconsistent for me. So, but if anything,
he will not go scoreless in a playoff game facing elimination. I'll tell you that goddamn much. You won't go scoreless.
So let me.
I don't know.
I'm gonna bring up 3 people, and I'm curious. I want to see all of y'all. All your thing.
Drake is a culture vulture.
Start bench cut with these 3 players: Jordan Poole, Bones Holland, or Emmanuel Quickly.
Bones Holland getting cut because he
Bones Holland getting cut.
Bones is getting cut.
Yeah, Highland's getting cut, bro.
You
compared him to 2 guys who showed they can put in work already.
Yeah. You named Bones Quickly and who?
And Poole.
Jordan Poole.
All I know is Quickly starting. I don't know what
to quickly starting.
Quickly.
Poole's on the bench and you cutting.
Quickly plays better defense.
Just in that situation, honestly, Quickly probably just playing 48 minutes. Like
that's right. Poole, Poole ain't
1, 2, 3, Taiwan.
Quickly, I mean, I
won't say, come on, Jordan Poole.
I'll keep one of them, but they not playing. They just getting Quickly water. So y'all flip a coin for
it. I gotta start bench cut. Tyler Hero, Anthony Simons, and Tyrese Maxey.
You said
Tyler Hero, Anthony Simons, and Tyrese Maxey.
Tyrese Maxey starting off bad. So
I'm starting
Simons. Simons
got over Maxey.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
Hold
on. Let's go one by one. Jalen, how you gonna do it?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna start Maxey. I'm gonna bench Tyler Hero. Simons got to go.
How you doing, SB?
I'm gonna start Maxey. I'm going the same thing with Jay. Bench Hero and then cut Simons. Simons hit a nice little burnt though, but
context. How you doing
it? Damn, that's funny. It's funny that you say that. I would do Maxey, Simons, and then so Maxey starts, Simons bench, and then Hero is cut.
How you doing, Storm?
I'm going to throw a monkey wrench at everybody's thing. I'm starting Simons because I watch him play his long Dame, and he has a good future there. I can really see it. I'm probably gonna bench Hero and cut Maxey.
Oh shit!
Because holy
shit! Nah, bro.
How you doing it, Donovan?
I'm a start Maxey, and then I'm a bench Hero. Then I'm cutting Simons. Simons, how long you been in the league for like 2 years, or this is third year? Or what?
I think this was his third.
He just showed out last year.
That's what I'm saying. I need a bigger sample size.
My bad though, Storm. You said you was gonna explain. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, the main reason why is because I understand he's blowing off right now, but Tyrese Maxey, when he's not hot,
wait, you said cut Maxey?
Yeah. Listen. That's
rough.
No, that's
rough.
Let me explain. I have a lot of potential in Anthony Simons because I watch him play. I can see him just start knocking down threes, start cracking them. Okay. When I watch like Maxey, whenever he doesn't get the ball rolling kind of early, he kind of don't do nothing. Because I know in the playoffs against the Celtics, I think between games like 3 and 4, he had real bad games. He was just kind of cardio games. He wasn't doing much. That's why I don't know. Just because I know Portland has been in the playoffs when Simons is hot, so I can't judge him. But I don't know. I'm not really sold. I'm not saying Tyrese Maxey can't ball. I'm not saying that, but I don't know. I'm just not really sold on him quite yet because he's just kind of like a 3-ball, and then just I'm gonna try to beat my man down the floor with my speed.
Yeah. For me, I'm starting Maxey, benching Simons. I'm gonna cut Hero.
I'm doing the same thing as Context and Ux. I feel like I like Maxey right now. I feel like Maxey can play off some the star better, the best since he's been doing the longest, and I like his rim pressure he brings. I like Anthony Simons as the primary ball handler, the best out of them. I feel like he's probably the best pull-up jumper. He's probably the best shot creator out of all three of them. But I feel like who has the highest potential, probably Tyrese Maxey, because I feel like he can develop his playmaking game. And I feel like he has the highest potential, and he actually puts effort in on defense. Only problem is just his size versus like Hero and Simons. They're like kind of more don't give us much effort. I like Maxey's energy the best.
Yeah. Real quick, hey, everybody that's still watching, y'all please like and subscribe to this video. Subscribe to this channel. Like the video. As y'all already know, I've said it a few times. I'll say it again. Once this channel is monetized, the first thing I'm doing is a 24-hour straight pod. Y'all don't want to miss it. It's gonna be great. We're gonna have y'all do not want to miss.
You're gonna get demonetized all quick.
Yeah. That's what we not gonna do. But y'all just come.
We finna pull a jaw. We finna pull a jaw.
So pull a jaw rule instead.
So when context comes to the lobby, he's not getting pulled up. But yeah, y'all go. Hey, look. Oh, right now, all I need is watch hours. So look, y'all go throughout your day. Y'all go find an old video. Just play it. Don't even watch it. Just play it. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta watch it.
I gotta start bench cut. Okay, we're gonna go with Drake. We're gonna go with 50 Cent. And we're gonna go with Jay-Z. Jay-Z gotta go because I'm starting Drake. Get the fuck out.
You already had the agenda planned.
Jay-Z gotta go. Jay-Z gotta go. We're cutting you. That's what we're gonna do.
Hey, Gabe, come get your mans, Gabe.
Gabe. Straight to the gulag.
Hey, Gabe, get in here.
I just never rock with Jay-Z like that. Drake just got bangers for days. 50 Cent, In the Club is still the biggest hip hop song you ever drop in the club.
Jesus
that song's still
Christ.
You gotta get you out of time machine, Jay.
Just to let y'all know, like Drake is definitely getting cut in there, but we're starting 50 Cent though. Like
I ain't gonna lie, when I be in the gym, I got a 50 playlist. I got a whole straight 50 if I'm in the gym.
And really
we starting 50.
I ain't gonna lie. I be playing like Boys to Men at the gym. I ain't gonna front.
It depends on the
crazy. What?
I
get it. Keeps it calm, keeps it breathing right. I get it.
When you do that cardio, I play something slow when that cardio.
Keep cardio, man. The secret, you gotta make sweet love to the weights, man. You play some of that Boys to Men, some of that Luther Vandross, some of that Usher.
You gotta get me out of here. What's going on?
I'll feel you. I will say this. Now I don't know about like when I'm lifting, but like before
niggas we love to the weight.
Before a game though. Before a game, I'm not listening to none of that. Before a game, I'm listening to Mary J. Blige, Whitney Houston. You know what I'm saying? Miss Anita Baker. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You know that's what you need before you play a game. But if you lifting weights, bro, you supposed to eat the weights, bro.
I know.
I can't listen to the slow. The weights be fighting back, but they're
I got a hard start bench cut.
Before I say, hold on, Dad. Before I hoop, actually, I'm keeping a band with you. Before when I hoop, I used to listen like Bootsy Collins. Now, if y'all don't know about Bootsy, yeah. You don't know about Bootsy Collins?
They don't know.
Go watch Baby Boy. You'll get the point.
Man. What's your start bench cuts, Dad?
All right, this one is.
Hey, chat. I need some more start bench cuts.
This one's off topic for basketball. It's Denzel Washington, Will Smith, Samuel Jackson.
Ooh. We talking about all their work or just movies?
We do
because if you do just movies, I damn near gotta cut Will.
Hold on. So we have to debate before too. Hold up. I think Will might be a more versatile actor than Denzel. But hear me out here. Denzel is amazing, But does Denzel ever play like a funny role? Because Will does it all. Will can do the serious role action, but Denzel doesn't do any like comedy stuff, right?
What funny role that Will really had? He was just like hilarious.
Men in Black. He got. I got you. He got Men in Black. Wild Wild West.
Was he really just funny in that movie? Was he
I don't think he was that funny.
Yeah, I'm saying
he was supposed to be funny. They were like
Mike Epps. Mike Epps in movies is funny because of Mike Epps is funny.
Boys the Men. I mean, not Boys the Men. What's it called?
I know. Yeah, him and Martin Lawrence. I forgot. That's funny. That wasn't funny. Come on now.
But you know what though? But you know what? It might have been funny because of Martin though.
Martin, see?
Yes.
Yeah, no,
Martin. When they walked in the door and he said, "Don't be alarmed, we're Negroes."
But like you would think of movies like All About the Benjis. Mike Epps was literally him himself was funny in the movie.
Yeah.
Right. Will did a funny thing in Fresh Prince though. Will did a funny thing in Fresh Prince.
But he ain't been funny since Fresh Prince, though.
We're going on movies.
That's what I'm saying. If we only doing movies, but
movies.
As much as I hate to say, even with movies though, Samuel got to go.
Yeah, Samuel got to go.
Samuel got to go.
Because
Denzel starts.
I agree, but
here's
the reason why.
The role he played the Django, Star Wars.
What's the movie with him? We caught Samuel.
But SB, you know what? But SB, you know, but SB, he was never the star. He was just a star secondary guy versus Denzel and Will Smith. They are the
guys. Now wait, now you know if you get rid of Samuel L. Jackson, you're getting rid of some of the MCU because you know he Nick Fury too.
Yeah, true. That's true.
My thing is this though. My thing is I've never seen like the Star Wars and shit like that. I've never seen it.
I ain't never go too crazy on Star Wars either, but they hold weight though.
I'll say this though, I rarely go.
That's a good start bench cut, yo. I'm not gonna hold.
But all the Marvel, I've seen all the Marvel. I fuck with all the Marvel. So I don't want to lose.
Will Smith and Denzel can carry a movie by themselves.
Agree.
Samuel carry a movie by himself. Yeah, you know what I mean, Kenny?
Okay, I see what you mean by carry, but
he was Coach Carter.
He's close. Like he kind of carries.
He did carry Coach Carter. He carried Coach Carter.
Yeah, but if we do that, then we got to compare Coach Carter to Remember the Titans, and there's no comparison.
No.
Remember the Titans. Remember the Titans.
Denzel starting regardless. I think we have to.
Right.
Denzel starting. Man. Training Day, hey, nobody playing no role like he did Training Day. That was
my thing when I met Denzel. I met Denzel. He made me feel. He wasn't trying to make me feel dumb. But when I went up to him, only thing I could think was to tell him like, "Yo, American Gangster was such a crazy movie." He was like, thanks, little brother, but you need to go watch the Great Debaters. I was like, okay. So when I went and finally watched it, I was like, okay, I'm happy he said that. But at the same time, though, you didn't have to make me feel, he was like, man, this little nigga, man.
Yeah, Denzel got some low key bangers though. Like one of my favorite Denzel movies is in my top 5. Just be personally, y'all remember a movie called Deja Vu?
Oh, Deja Vu.
That was fire. That movie was fire.
I met Denzel like the same day I met Shaquille O'Neal. I was playing at a tournament in LA. So during the summertime they got the big tournament in Vegas, and after the big time tournament in Vegas, we drive to LA and play in the Super 64. And so my sister was actually going to Loyola Marymount where we had the tournament. My sister was a cold hooper. Like she played at LMU. And so she was there, and she came over. She was like, Denzel's over there, Shaq's over there. So we all run over there, and so it was cool. They were showing us all love. Denzel's son was actually playing in the tournament, so he was there. Shaq was there. Shaq, you know who Shaq was with? Shaq was with old boy from Jason's Lyric.
Oh, word?
You talking about Lorenz Tate?
Nah, the light skin one had the little curl.
Light skin one with the S curls.
Yeah, the one with the S curl. Yeah.
Oh, you talking about what's his name? Damn.
He in them Tyler Perry joints now, right? He's in the Tyler Perry show now, right?
Might be. I
remember.
He was real famous back in like the early 2000s. Yeah. So he
G Money.
G Money. In the bitches. Oh, goddamn. That's fire. Shout out to New Jack City, man.
What do you guys think about like Nick Cannon's place in the culture? I think about Nick Cannon.
Wow.
I think he's super talented. I think people count him. I think he's talented. I think he's super talented.
No, he just ain't never gonna get the respect he kind of truly deserves because he's just corny. He just
Right.
I guess that. Yeah.
That leads me to answer the question that they tried to grill me about on one of the shows a little while ago about calling cats corny. So is Nick Cannon really corny? Because I was saying Michael B. Jordan is actually corny.
I think he's a nice guy. Corny guy. He's a nice guy. He's a funny guy. He's a cool guy. Does that make him corny? Like, what makes him corny?
What makes him corny to you, Big Ox?
Who? I saw
Nick Cannon. His rap career. That's what.
But my thing, the rap career. But my thing is when I say corny, especially for Michael B. Jordan, I don't mean that in a derogatory sense. I think it's cool to be a nerd. I think it's cool to be a square. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not trying to down, bro. I'm just saying, like, bro, you
be a cool
corny, bro. Like, nothing wrong with that.
You can be corny, like
it's just the word hurt like.
You know the thing about it. Yeah. You know what it is though. I think because there's two different things with like being square and being corny. Like I don't feel like Michael B. Jordan kind of do the most out of his character. You dig what I'm saying? I think because Nick Cannon is such an entertainer, the fact he puts on all these different faces and sometimes he do this, then he do that. He made like what was it that Chirac movie where it was like he was trying to be
corny.
It just looked weird. It's like, yo, bro, stop.
I've never seen it. I've never seen that. Michael B. Jordan's in that.
No. Nick Cannon. He did. This one. You remember when it was going? You know, the shot was going through. It was going through a lot. You know, Chirac was going through.
It was up out here. I ain't gonna.
Yeah. So they made a.
Yo, what's good, Dev? Hey, you showed your ID?
Yeah. I showed my age.
Keep going.
Drumline, iconic movie.
Keep going. Context.
Yeah. But they made that. He made that movie to highlight the gun violence in the area. But he played the gangster in the movie. So
it wasn't believable. That's what it wasn't believable.
I ain't know about that.
People from Chicago was upset about it because it's like, yo, like you making us look crazy. Like we don't even act like
it was
this,
like
bro.
a bad
what's up with you, bro?
Yo, can you be corny though? Can you really be corny if this guy had wifed up Mariah Carey? He had Kim Kardashian.
Corny brothers.
Corny people get played. They
get played. I mean, he can't pull now.
Crazy. Nick Cannon.
On top of that, you know, if I got to say, I know some of y'all is young. I'm gonna say pause or whatever, but those are two good looking brothers, though. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no reason why they should have a trouble.
You know what? I feel like if you're good looking and a nice dude, being corny is like okay.
Some girls, some women like.
You just can't be a sucker. Just like let them play you. That's it. You gotta have as long as you get like certain respect.
But then again, like there's nothing wrong being corny. But like if someone call you corny because like let's say you like anime, I feel like that's like it's because you like something, then that's weird. But being corny, just like
anime popular now.
Deb, in our defense, Deb, I grew up in the '90s, bro. So I ain't know no better.
But you gotta think we grew up at the time where they was like putting people in lockers and all that bully stuff. That's what's the
I go front. All the anime kids at school.
I'm just saying like in general. So like let's say you like if you like dominoes or like you like playing chess, I'm not gonna call you corny because you like doing your thing. Like, I'm talking about in general.
Bro, I did everything.
Hold up, when I went to high school, all the anime kids would have like green or red hair. They'd be running in the halls like a Naruto kid. You know those kids running in the halls.
They be smelling like pure fucking shit.
Wait, hold on. Wait. I got a story.
Wait, before you tell that story, real quick story. Yo, love, what did you say?
I said they be smelling like shit too.
Tell your story.
All right, so back when I was in high school, anime was still kind of like you're a little weird, but you're not that weird. But when I was a senior, there's these two freshmen that gave me very bad like kind of outlook for the anime club because I was a part of it because at nothing else I made my friends. Okay, I'm being dead ass serious. If I could take pictures, I could show you. They would just randomly cosplay out of nowhere as Deku and the blonde kid from My Hero back when it was really popular.
Yeah, they would just randomly cosplay them. Like
who's that?
There was no events.
Yeah.
Only
ones that was bad.
That went over my head too. I'm not gonna hold you. Go ahead. Let it.
They would just randomly
was the ones
cosplay.
who you could tell didn't go outside. Like the ones who went out. Like, cause I had family on
they didn't go
both
outside. You could
sides,
tell.
and I used to be like, one day in elementary school, I'd be in there, the people shoot dice in the bathroom, and then we'd be in another bathroom. We go people in there playing Blade for money, and everybody be in there.
Shout out Beyblade. Shout out Beyblade.
It was lit. Beyblade was lit, shorty.
Beyblade.
So like, we could do marbles and shit though. Like we could do
play everything, bro.
Hold on, Dragon Ball Z was a cool one. If you like Dragon Ball Z was cool.
Everybody loved Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z was
If you didn't like Dragon Ball Z, you were weird.
But that's what I'm saying. I didn't know nothing about Dragon Ball Z, bro. I didn't.
You missed your beat, bro.
No, you got.
Hold on. Like I had heard about it. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't know. Like I just didn't know. Like in that shit, what I didn't really know Dragon Ball Z was anime.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I just thought it was a cartoon.
I heard people talk about anime. I just was like, I'm not, like I don't know what I thought it was like where they speak in Chinese or Japanese.
Right.
I'm not.
You gotta read what they say.
First of all, like we just didn't know. So I was like, I got a reputation to protect. You know what I'm saying? I can't say I'm
staying away from it, bro. I don't know.
Obviously, the older we got, we realized like, but that's it's just cartoon.
Yo, I'm gonna keep it a band with you.
I didn't care. I was still getting busy, so I didn't get the.
I'm gonna keep it a band with you. So like, I was one of them delinquent kids, so like I was always like literally outside like all the time. Like it was really bad. Like, I was really bad. So like those anime kids, I'm not gonna hold you, they was getting wild on, and I was definitely one of those people that was wild on them. But
man, that's
funny thing, I'm gonna tell you what happened.
Your bully gonna come back on you.
Hey, Deb, we didn't know that bullying.
We didn't know no. Listen, I ain't know no better, bro. I'm gonna tell you what happened. What changed my mind. So you get into enough trouble, you get suspended and shit. So you get suspended. I'm coming back from outside, and what ended up happening is that's how I found out about Dragon Ball Z. I was like, oh shit, I'm like, oh, these niggas really getting it on, like they fighting and all that. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I really got onto that. And that's the only like show that I started watching. Like I didn't mind watching. I'm like, yo, this shit is all right. And then when I saw everybody else is like, we fuck with it too. It's kind of like Street Fighter. Like to me, I looked at Dragon Ball Z like Street Fighter. Everybody fuck with Street Fighter. You feel what I'm saying? Ryu, Ken, and all of this. So that's how I kind of was able. And then now I got a shorty. That's all she watch. Like my shorty, and I call her like I'm like, yo, you still my little weirdo. But I fuck with it. Like,
I'm gonna keep it a buck though. I'm saying all this about anime, but I was reading Harry Potter books and shit, bro. Like,
you more of a nerd watching. You more watching. You more of a nerd watching Harry Potter.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, for real, bro. I fuck with Harry Potter. I still watch Harry Potter, bro. Like, and that's what I'm saying, bro. We was just dumb little kids, but we didn't know no better, bro. I was talking shit about what everybody else was talking shit about. On top of that, bro, like, so when I started,
watching Harry Potter with Mars is gonna be amazing. We need to stream that.
I think I was in the fourth grade.
Nah, he just got an accent, so it's gonna be hilarious.
I think I was in the fourth grade, and they did like a book report, and the girl, she was talking about a Harry Potter book. I'm just kind of like chilling, and she said something. I was just like, hold on, what the fuck? Like, what is she talking about? And so I go read the book. I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy. And then they start dropping movies. And I was like, all right, y'all got me, because after like look, the third movie, I'm talking about, they start catching bodies. And I'm like, yo, they in here. It's going. Hey, I'm talking about more people got killed in the fifth Harry Potter movie than damn near all the Friday the 13th, bro. I'm talking about that shit going crazy.
Motherfuckers getting that shit. Yeah,
I got a question for the panel.
A lot of cadaver going on around.
Hey, who's up
a lot of.
Hey, do any of y'all like play basketball? Like,
yeah.
Like, do y'all have any like crazy stories? Like,
oh, I played against Anthony Davis all 4 years in high school, and I seen him grow. I seen him grow from 5'10" to 6'16".
That's super fine.
That was like him growing 5 inches every year. That's true. That's dead serious true.
Now,
that's crazy. I think the worst thing was that some.
Go ahead,
I saw a dude whip out a machete at the park.
That's crazy.
A machete?
That's crazy.
They were arguing.
Yeah,
No, it was at an indoor gym.
You Puerto Rican? That's funny.
That's
Where
what
you
the
from?
Vatos be doing that, bro.
I'm from San Diego. The dude pulled out a machete in front of everyone, and he started like threatening the dude. And then
machete is
Kids like that in San Diego?
Damn.
Perkio.
My craziest story. If y'all know who Will Anderson is.
You said who? Who did?
Y'all know who Will Anderson is? Number 3 draft pick.
Yeah.
My high school, we played against him in the playoffs.
The football player?
Yeah. We played against him in the playoffs.
Y'all got y'all ass bust, didn't y'all?
No. Actually, not really. We lost by by 10 points. Our offense. So you know why? Because of Will Anderson.
I bet it was.
At least I can say Anthony Davis ain't beat us to a senior. We used to blow them out all the time though. They team was trash. He'll drop like 40 because he shoot all the shots, but they was trash.
At my school, we played against Dwayne Wade's son and LeBron and Dwayne Wade. They were at my school. They were at the school too. I couldn't go there because that shit sold out. But
damn, that's fine.
Y'all remember Anthony Bennett, first overall pick?
Jesus
Christ!
He was a bust.
Grade 10. This is when we were in grade 10. So he went to a high school that's like beside, like close to my high school. So we lived in the same area. This was before he went to the States for like a prep school in high school. But he was a known basketball commodity. Go to a party, right? It's just a party. We're on grade 10. Walk to a party. All you see is just like this really tall, big dude, 2 white girls by his side, smoking a blunt with a 40 of it's like the cheapest beer you can get. We're grade 10, so everyone's just like as cheap as that. That's the funniest thing. We realized that's the basketball guy. Now looking back, like, yo, that's Anthony Bennett.
That's hilarious.
That's crazy.
That's hilarious.
He was already prepared to go to the league too.
I remember one time we was hooping at this there's a famous gym in Brooklyn called Nazareth High School Gym. And one time they be having big tournaments, a lot of people from EuroLeague come and stuff like that. And we had if I'm not mistaken, we had Dwayne Bacon in that tournament. I was playing in the tournament, but I played a year underneath them. Shump came to the tournament. J.R. Smith, you remember when Shump was in New York? Then J.R. Smith was in New Shump was doing his physical therapy in Brooklyn. So he came out, showed love, rolled up and everything, parlayed with him.
Tiana was there?
No. This is before Tiana. This is when he was in the Knicks. Like this is when he had the flat top and everything.
Okay.
This is before he got this. Bro, this is right before he got Tiana. Right before he got Tiana. Yeah, man. But it was fire. Now when I tell you it was fire, bro. And he came in like only maybe like 3 of his mans. It wasn't super low key. And I mean, and he chilled with us. Like we were chilling with, like literally siphoning and everything, like passing. I was like, oh shit, this guy's amazing, bro.
There were these 2 dudes that were arguing before. It's worse than the machete story. Like these 2 were getting at it, like just basketball, just talking shit.
Y'all don't go play basketball in San Diego,
Ever.
And then like they were arguing, and then the guy was laughing at him. The guy was laughing at him, and then they were just
y'all
saying
know
that they were gonna fight and shit.
Ain't worry about that.
And then he was bringing personal shit about his mom and shit, and he said that he was gonna kill him with the gun and put him on the news and leave something for his mom to cry about.
Crazy.
And then the dude was like, all right, bet I'll be right back. And then when he said that, I just left.
Yeah.
Good move.
Get out of here.
Hey, once you hear say, hey, be right here. If you hear anything like be right here when I get back, and be right back, get about it.
That's insane. He told him he was gonna put him on the news.
I played Anthony Edwards in King of the Court, and y'all can guess how that went. So
I don't think we need to
GG's.
I got a bucket though. I got one.
Fire.
I think the only crazy basketball story I got is I was playing pickup with my friends, and since I'm the kind of like bigger dude, I kind of like a bigger body, I'm usually play the center, and we're playing these 3 dudes that were really annoying, so we're trying to and there was the older dude of the 3 of them. He was like yelling plays in my ear, like he was like full on screaming, like he was a coach or something, and they were going for a pick. I was setting a pick. Now my friend, he came like running past the pick. Now the old dude is on, like he was by me, setting me pick. His man just comes crashing into me, like he was like Chet Holmgren thin again. And this dude starts yelling at me like I did something wrong. Like, oh, you could have killed him. What are you doing? I'm like, I stood still and was just a wall. You watched your man run into a wall and didn't like
brace yourself. Yeah,
exactly. Like he was getting hit.
You know, like you ever see when like people run into Steven Adams screens? Like that's probably what they look like. You know, they be looking like they get like crushed, bro.
Hey, real rap though, real rap. I got a crazy basketball story. So my sophomore year of college, right? I'm on the team. It's me, Shaq, and LeBron. We playing the game against North Seattle. We need to, we need to win, right? We need to win this game. We got a lot of talent on the team, but our coach is a psychopath, bro. Ex-NBA cat, bro. We was having real troubles all year. Me and him kept getting into it, all types of crazy shit, right? So we got to win this game. We down 1 point. He draw up a play for me to come. LeBron's supposed to set me a cross screen down low, and I'll come over. So when I come across to this side of the basket, bro, dude that's taking the ball out, his man jump on me, my man on me, and LeBron man leave him to come to me. So what does the inbound passer do? He makes the right play. Instead of giving it to me in the triple team, passes it to LeBron. It's 2 seconds left on the clock. Y'all know what LeBron did?
Pass it back.
Shot that bitch.
This nigga missed the wide open layup for us to go to playoffs.
Oh, damn.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Yo, I don't want to hear Ron say nothing no more about I want ones. I'm dogging this. I don't want to hear none of that, bro.
He probably get busy though. He just missed the lip. He might get busy.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like he missed that layup. There's no debate about that. I told you I wouldn't lie about it. He won't lie about it. He just won't talk about it like this. Really a sore spot. Shaq can tell you about it. I'm gonna tell you like this stuff. That was before because Ron had a late growth spurt.
Oh, word?
You know what I'm saying? This Ron was probably like 6'5", 11". I left for that summer. I came back probably like a while later. He was all of a sudden 6'3", 6'4". Like this, he always had game though. He always had game. Like don't get me wrong, he had game. He just missed the layup. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no. I mean, I'm just fucking around. That's fire. That's super fire, man. So I can't even imagine what y'all ones was like, yo. Like between you, Shaq, and
Hey,
salute, bro.
Kings, baby.
Who's
hey, like the beam. That's a Bibby jersey. That's fire. That's fire. Yo, why? All right. First of all, why is Mike Bibby? Is he a power lifter and we don't know about that? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, I've seen that shit. He on the roids, big time.
Jeez. I think he's out here.
Imagine getting clotheslined by Mike Bibby right now.
He's like on TRT.
Ridiculous.
That shit just look uncomfortable, man.
I think. So after like age 40, a lot of guys you go on testosterone boosters. So it's technically not steroids, but it just boosts testosterone.
HGH,
makes it bigger. Yeah. Not HGH. So HGH is real steroids. Testosterone booster, you go to a doctor like after.
Testosterone.
Men you can absolutely lose testosterone, right? So you can do that to bulk yourself up. I think it's not that. I mean, because going on HGH, unless you're being paid to be a bodybuilder, there's no point.
There's no point.
What are you doing? You know what I mean? What are you doing?
Yeah, no, I tell the truth because there's some people who be on roids who still look regular, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
you risk your health to look regular. No,
that's what I'm saying. Like, if I'm getting paid hundreds of thousands, $millions, sure, you know what? Then you can
take that chance.
Like, you might as well do dope at that point, right? All right.
But hold on, no, SB, like if they take steroids and they look regular, like why?
Yeah, like regular size, like bro.
You know what I'm saying? But why though? Why don't the steroids work?
You gotta work out to eat, bro.
You gotta work out to eat. You still gotta do that. You still gotta put the work. People think you go take steroids and just get big and don't work like that, bro.
These motherfuckers just taking steroids and chilling on the couch.
Lifting is eating the food. Everyone thinks
you gotta maintain your calories.
And it's like the calories, the protein. It's like this. It's easy to eat like 6 garlic stick breads, like 6 pieces of garlic bread, right? Tastes good, it's soft, whatever. But try eating like 3-4 pieces of big chicken breast. Like shit hard. Like
especially if you're like the strong man, like those dudes.
And you gotta go burn that off because the whole thing about steroids really good.
Hey Jordan, I'm gonna say this, and I know just about our demographic right now, y'all probably not gonna feel me, right? But y'all need to stop putting all that damn seasoning on your food. Hey, look, I'm serious. A little less seasoning. You know what I'm saying? That'll help
sodium intake. That sodium intake.
Bro. I can't rock with you, my brother. I can't rock.
I put too much paprika on my shit. Love the game said it.
Hey, context.
Love the game said it.
Context. I'm gonna shoot you the original link so that you can control shit. So when you're ready to kick niggas, you can just kick them.
Yeah. What's going on?
Cause you be on shit. You be on shit.
What you dog? Hold on, gang. My fault, gang. Yo, it's all right. I gotta ask the panel this because what's going on? Is paprika a real seasoning? Starting with you, love the game.
Jesus,
I don't even know. I just like it.
Oh my god.
Paprika tastes like.
This why insane.
Bob, you.
Yeah. How about light seasoning?
No, but I put hella shit on that too.
Yeah, no. So cayenne pepper actually adds more
Hold on,
flavor.
man. Give me 1 second. I got y'all with something. Hold on. I got you.
I put lemon pepper on there and everything.
Yeah.
Come on now, SB. Talk to him.
What I'm saying though is hypertension ain't nothing to fuck with.
Nah, you right.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, we are at risk for strokes, heart disease, but that shit ain't no game.
I got time.
Hey, we young now, so we think it's a joke. How old is you, Jordan? What you like? 22?
19.
Oh, 19. But hey, you gonna be 35 before you know it.
Hey, chill.
Hey, look.
That shit go by fast.
35
that shit go by real fast.
Hey, bro, he ain't lying, bro. I was just your age not too long ago. Now I'm 30 with 2 kids, bro. That happened that fast, bro.
Hey, I was just your age. Now I'm 32 with 3 kids.
Damn. 29, 0 kids, pull out game strong, baby.
Hey,
Stop
take
playing.
y'all time.
Way too strong.
Kids a blessing, but take y'all time, bro.
Kids definitely a blessing. Definitely.
Take y'all time.
God, because
the most important thing
about did you say paprika, bro?
Come on, man.
I ain't saying nothing about paprika, bro. I ain't saying nothing about
Not
paprika.
you, I'm talking about love. Did you say paprika, bro?
Okay,
I mix it though. I don't put paprika only on the chicken. I mix it with a lot.
Hey, that's what it took to pull Gabe up.
Bro, what the fuck
are
you talking about?
Hold on, Gabe. I got you, gang. I'm about to get out there. I got y'all. Hold on. This is about to turn to a cooking show.
On there.
I see what's going on.
Come on, Jalen, talk to
me.
Hold on, context.
Hey, man,
I don't even know.
Yo.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's
the real season.
You want to go get it?
Oh, let me let it zoom in. Hold on.
Got that blurry
blurry. Hold on, gang.
Is that context without glasses on?
I know. You heard my eyes.
Did you take the uniform off?
You heard my eyes.
Yeah, put your shades back on. You like you lost your superpower.
Yes,
that's the dude. I ain't know who that dude was.
I'm alive.
Take the bitches off you, Clark Kent. No cap.
Hold on. I got you. Let me.
I think you got to get your face out the camera because your camera make it to where.
Oh yeah, got you.
He got that blurry background on. That's what
I got the
virtual.
Yo, Lord, that's Christopher D.
There you go.
I got you.
Creole seasoning. You know what I'm saying.
Come on. What Lori's at though?
Hold on. I got you. Hold on. Get right.
What you talking about?
Seasoning. I'm talking about.
Love take pictures.
Yeah, look. I got Amazon links and everything. Look.
Yeah, the oxtail. Yeah, I fuck with you.
Yeah, I get busy.
Y'all over there
show coming
East,
soon.
Y'all putting oxtail. Y'all put oxtail on anything, boy.
Come on.
No, I got that one too.
Come on, man. Hold on.
Okay, love. Okay.
Yeah, I'm talking about. Hold on, Gabe. This for you, my boy.
Oh,
hold
please.
On, Gabe. This for you,
come on, man. That Goya,
He give you the season starter kick, boy.
Come on, man.
Don't play with me, man.
I got that shit too.
There's more, but I don't want to OD. I don't want to make.
I think we buy shit from the same store. You get that shit at the little markets and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
You got to, man.
Over there, that's called a bodega.
Yes, sir.
Yo, Bob.
What's good?
Hey, yo, I made a player's choice tier list, bro.
Oh yeah, really? I heard you was doing that earlier. What are you supposed to send the link through?
Yeah, and then just look it up, bro. I don't know.
Dogs in the background.
You just gotta copy the link.
Yeah, I tried doing it, but it won't let me do that, bro.
What did you do?
Try to send it to.
Send it to Big Ox or Gabe and have him.
I'm
on my phone right now, bro.
Or screenshot it. Oh yeah, look at it and screenshot it, and then send it.
Just look up Players' Choice Panelist tier list. It's gonna pop up on YouTube.
Oh, it's on YouTube.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Players.
Hey, you can't drop the link in the chat. Everybody.
Look, I'm gonna try. Yeah, I'm gonna drop the link. Hold on, I'm for the try.
Hold on, bro. If I'm not top three, if I'm not top three, don't drop that link in this chat.
Am I even on the list? If I'm not on the list, then you gotta make the list all over again.
Hey,
where you put ticket at? You can either put ticket at A for entertaining, or you can put them all the way at F.
Damn,
I heard my name.
Shout out ticket.
Gabe, you know you're not running that Hall of Fame, bro. You know.
I am, bro. I am.
No, he got that, bro.
Gabe is definitely on the tier list, bro.
He definitely got low
I
in
just
Mars.
finished the list. How you
Am
got
I on
Ox?
there or no?
How you got Big Ox on the F list now? Yeah, get him out of here, Ox. He got
Put him on the F?
No,
He's not F, my nigga. He's not
Ox
F.
was shook for a
Hey,
sec.
Ox wiped his hands.
Ox
He
was
was
shook for a
to the
sec.
shadow
That boy put it down. He was gonna get him gone.
Hey, he was
He's
finna
not
send you
F,
to the
bro.
shadow realm so
Is
quick.
it a Bulls fan?
SB, get the death
Said,
note.
boy, the
man.
hell.
We need to see if this
A Bulls fan, is it based
if
by
this man
takes
need to get
only,
put
or
in
is
the
it
death
like?
note.
Oh,
Bro, it's based off entertainment and your debating
Writing the
skills,
book.
bro.
Oh, then tickets S tier.
Ticket just entertaining though. Ain't no cap.
Entertaining.
I swear.
Nah, he be cooking too though. Like
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah, because he's the only one on the goddamn stove.
Hey, he be cooking with paprika sometimes, man. I don't know.
Don't get me wrong though, because like as I've been on longer, we grown to actually be cool. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, no doubt. I got
still. With that being said, sometimes it's like, bro, if you ain't letting no other chefs get in the kitchen, you are the best cook.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He be trying to. He don't let nobody talk, man.
Yeah,
he don't let nobody talk.
Bro, it takes 17 minutes to cook ramen noodles. It only takes 3 minutes.
No way you saying the big homie
Hey Gabe, did Jason Tatum have paprika in the fourth quarter?
Yeah.
Soggy noodles.
Bro, taking 18 minutes. All you gotta do is cook the noodles, get the seasoning out the pack.
Sir.
So the ticket, see you open the season, he taking it out your hand.
Hey, you ain't dropped the link?
hold on, bro. I gotta probably I gotta go get my other phone. Hold on.
But for what I learned, because I found out about Ticket through FYF Lamont, but Ticket's been doing that for like a minute. Like he was like the first one on YouTube doing like open panels, though, no cap.
Yep. Like I say, like what really kind of like you know what I mean, make me like tap into Ticket is the way that he kind of promotes everybody and like shows love. Like when I see him come onto the Ox shit, I see him come to the other guys dub shit. So I'm like, yo, listen, like if he was really an asshole, he wouldn't come and support and drop the link and even in his own channel he promoting everybody and he give mad people platform, man. So you got to salute to that. Like I get it. Like now, like the more when you see like the overall picture, you get why he is the way he is. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that kind of makes you like, all right, you know what I mean? I fuck with him.
I'm keep it a buck. Tiki get a bad rep from like his channel. If you go on his channel last, it's wild over there. That
shit is out of control, man.
That's where it really come from. That's it. It's really just that.
Honestly, I can never say nothing bad about Ticket because every time, like I've been a couple times on his show on his platform. Anytime I've been in on a PC with him or on Dub Stream or Oxford, like he showed me nothing but love. He's like, yo, I see you showing love. He showed me, so I can never say anything bad about Ticket. Never been disrespectful. You know what I mean? Like he just nothing but love. So.
Ticket ain't no asshole. Ticket
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
A lot.
Exactly.
Bro, asshole for sure. But he cool though. Like, nah, he cool. Like,
he can be an asshole, but you outside. Like if you outside and someone start shit with you, he's gonna have your back. 100%.
That's what I'm saying. Like, everything about it is like that's the good. Everybody got their own personality. Everybody got their charisma, and most of the
that's what makes the show.
Like most of the panel are assholes. Starting with Ron, he's the biggest.
I think Low, Low.
I found
Low is a bigger asshole than Ticket.
I found the link for the panelist thing.
Like there's this one time where Low.
Ron as a panelist is top tier comedy, bro.
No, Low is more of an asshole.
Hey, hold on, Gabe. What'd you say?
I put the link for what the dude is looking for in the private chat, like that video.
In the private chat.
Yeah.
There's this one time where Low brought high schoolers just to laugh and clown at Dub the whole time.
That's funny as hell. That's hilarious.
It was like his James Harden. It was his James Harden and John Wall shit.
You can watch it and share your screen.
Yeah, Low brought like 2 high schoolers from like open gym just to laugh at him and clown him, and they weren't even like paying attention. Like they weren't taking like him seriously. Like
I don't see
they're just laughing at him.
You see you open the link, right? And then at the bottom, go back on StreamYard and click present, and then share your screen, and then click the YouTube video, like on the little thing that pops up.
Ain't no way you got Mars as the best. Jay, he don't like you, Jay. He got you at I'm running you are the F on that, Jay. What Jay, what you do to Bulls fan?
What did I do?
He's LeBron fan. He's that LeBron stuff.
Oh, Jalen, you know what you did.
Hold on.
You know
Is
what
that
you did.
LeBron?
Hold on. When you goaded, you gonna be hate on. You can't hate on someone who's
No, Jalen, you can't say that LeBron is the
baby.
reason PC is a thing. That's what it is.
Hold on.
Yeah, that was crazy.
But I think
Bro,
the
SB,
context.
SB, you know what it is? I had to hang on my LeBron
Hold on,
fan.
Jalen. Let's get it.
Dylan, I have a question.
Go ahead.
That's crazy.
Do you understand the shit you say be crazy?
Bro,
Like,
I had to,
The
Jalen,
context-
I had to hang on my LeBron fandom because of you, bro. I couldn't take it no more.
Bro,
Yeah.
the context of that, no, it's just that I think LeBron as an athlete, when he came in, how he's the person, how he chooses to
You're
address
not finna
critical
explain
thought
this
sports,
shit for Rebecca.
has just enhanced sports debate. It's just what it is. Like when he came in, the hype on him.
You say he the reason Skip Bayless got a job for 20 years. I agree.
Facts. He gets Skip Bayless.
But if you say he's the reason for all podcasts and shit, like, no.
That's
what's gonna happen
I
regardless?
have to put Jalen in that motherfucker, man.
Jalen, you know what this is?
What's that?
Ain't that the book of bad tapes?
That's the bad tape book. That's how I got popular on TikTok.
Hey, why you got Shaq?
Put your ass to that. Yeah. Nah, they
You
obviously
said like 3 versions of LeBron was better than any Michael Jordan peak.
That was crazy.
That shit was by far.
Because when I to screen share it, Gabe, say I got to go back and set the preferences, and if I do it, I got to quit and reopen.
Oh, so I could get on my laptop if you want me to do it.
Yeah.
I'm saying you can present it. Yeah.
If you can, you do it.
I didn't know it was a video. I thought it was just like on that website where you can
W-Mans, Gabe. W-Mans.
Gabe be coming through. Super
yeah,
Saiyan Gabe.
I like Ron need to let me host some damn.
Oh, no, all I saw was just Shaq at S tier.
I mean, it is his show.
He said Mars. I wanted him to say why you say Mars.
Yeah, but he did say that Dwayne Wade was over KD.
Mars is knowledgeable.
No, yeah, Mars go. No, I ain't gonna lie though. When I first,
there ain't no wrong with having Dwayne Wade over KD.
Yeah, ain't no wrong with that. I'm not mad at it. You could
No,
debate it. I don't got him over
That's
KD.
crazy. That's crazy. Dwayne Wade over KD is crazy.
I mean,
I'm like Dale. I like KD, but at least I'm realistic about KD.
You said what, bro?
I said why you got Mars as the best, and then why you got Jalen at F?
Because, bro, he's peak level entertainment, and his debating skills are crazy, bro.
Okay. Why Jalen is the F?
We get in our debate, man.
Because his takes are terrible, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Haters gonna hate. It's all good. It's all good. Haters gonna hate.
He had
people hated Michael Jackson.
The main is F for me because he had that Anthony Davis take was nasty, bro.
Hey man, people hate on Kanye West. Look at him now.
Talk about it.
He said AD was what he say? He wasn't elite. He wasn't elite in a regular season defensively. Yeah.
That's tough.
Who said that?
Hey, 1 second, Dev. Hold on. I got to kick you because we need 2 screens for Gabe. So I'm gonna pull you back after we watch this. I'm talking. Dev was in the lobby. But...
Yeah. Hold on. It's not the best quality or anything like that. I made it on my phone. I don't got my PC right now.
It's all good.
Hold on,
my PC in storage, bro.
I saw a tweet. It was like if KD's foot was on the line, bro, what we would be talking about Giannis would be completely different right now.
All right, sir.
Tough. It was.
Go ahead, Gabe. Play it, Gabe.
But the Giannis hate is crazy.
Hey, I'm muting everybody.
I mean, today we're going to be making the tier of this video of the Players' Choice panelists. So this is all the panelists on Players' Choice. This is going to be off their debating skills, their predictions, and also their entertainment. That's what I'm going to be ranking them off of: entertainment, debating skills, and in their prediction skills. I'm going to just be ranking these Players' Choice panelists. So Players' Choice is a basketball podcast. Yeah, they're a basketball podcast. They got a bunch of people on there that have a bunch of different opinions, entertaining, and I love their content. So let's get into ranking these panelists, man. Chilltown Hoops. Man, Chilltown's S. He's S, but he could be A. If he is A, he's like high A, but I'm going to put him at S, man. I think he's probably the best or second best debater on here, man. Now, he's like the third best debater on here. He's pretty entertaining. It's other panelists that are way more entertaining than Chilltown, but like I said, he gets to the point. He's a great debater. I love what he be doing over there. So I'm gonna put him at S tier. That might be a little high, but I feel pretty good with putting Chilltown in the S tier. He played basketball and he analyzed the basketball at a pretty high level. I like Chilltown Hoops at S as a podcaster / panelist. Dub. I'm gonna put Dub and B. Dub and B. Now, matter of fact, I don't know. I don't know what Dub. I'm gonna have to come back to him. He could possibly be A. He's really good at giving predictions. Like, I don't know about his debating skills sometimes, but he can debate and he can cook sometimes. But sometimes, bro, when he be debating, it's like it's a little bit too hezzy twin splash for me. It's a little bit too hezzy twin splash. But he is really good at predicting. I'm just gonna put him in B. J-Rob, for me, J-Rob is also B. I feel like, yeah, he's just pure entertainment. He can't debate at all, but his entertainment is just peak. He's peak level entertainment, man. J-Rob is super fun to watch. I'm gonna put him in B tier. I feel good with that. Fluent, yeah, I'm putting Fluent in A. He's, like I said, this is just how I feel about their debating skills. And I feel like Fluent, like, again, he has the basketball experience and he's a good analyst. He mixes in both of them. He uses the eye test. He uses analytics. He uses a little bit, basically everything. He uses everything when he debates, analytics, eye test. And it's kind of like Chill Hoops. He uses analytics and he uses experience and the eye test, kind of like Fluid. I think this Chill Town is on another level. In my opinion, he's on another level than Fluent. That's why Fluent's not an S. But I feel pretty good with A. And plus, Fluid, I'm pretty sure Fluid swept Dub. So I can't put Dub on the same level as Fluent either because Fluent swept them. So I'm just going to leave Dub and B. Big Ox, that's another B for me. He's ahead of J-Rob and B. I might have to move J-Rob to C. I'm not going to lie. I like Big Ox Bob. Like I said, super entertaining, hilarious. He's a Kings fan. He's definitely a great panelist. I'm going to put him in a B. I feel pretty good with putting a Big Ox Bob in B. He could potentially be A. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to put him in B. I feel pretty good about that. Ticket, that's an S tier. I like Ticket a lot. I mean, I don't even know what Player's Choice. Player's Choice wouldn't be Player's Choice without Ticket TV. Y'all already know, man. Player's Choice wouldn't be Player's Choice without Ticket TV. Man, the 3 the hard way, the legend of losing. He just be cooking, man. He's hilarious. He be cooking sometimes too. I mean, he's S tier, man. He's S tier. We got Legend of Winning, Low. Yeah, he's another S tier. He's ahead of Chill Town. I think Low is the second best debater on Player's Choice. I think he's the second best debater. Y'all gonna see the best is in a little bit, but I think he's the second best debater. I think he's slightly better than Chill Town, even though Chill Town has the basketball experience and he uses analytics and the eye test. I like Low's debating skills a little bit more, and plus Low is 10 times more entertaining than Chill Town. That's a fact. Low is easily one of the most entertaining. Low is easily one of the most entertaining. I don't know why I couldn't talk right there. I'm tripping. Low is easily the most entertaining, and plus his podcasting skills are elite. So I'm going to put him in S tier.
You couldn't talk because you lying.
Ron. This might be a hot take, but I got Ron at A. Behind.
Ron should not be an A. He should not be an A.
Gabe, stop the video, Gabe.
He should not be an A, bro.
Debater, panelist. But Ron as a host, and Ron is hilarious, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Ron said that Ben Simmons was a Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I heard him call Ben Simmons a Hall of Fame. Get him out of here, bro.
That's the one where everybody. No, we can keep. Let's keep playing the video.
We'll go back to it.
Right, but that was.
I want to hear your comment about you being a B though, man. How you feel about
this halftime? How do y'all feel about what you've heard so far?
That Ron one was the nastiest one.
Where do I start, bro? Go ahead.
And
y'all go first.
Ticket's entertainment carrying him to S tier is ridiculous.
It's crazy, bro. That's like saying it's like Steph Curry shooting. You're like,
C, but his like
better than Magic, bro.
I can understand. You know, Ticket, Low, Chill Town, being hot. They've been, you know, they got big followers. They got a lot of followers. They know what they're doing. I don't know about all your reasoning though.
It's not too much reason to have to do. It's just entertainment and podcasting skills.
Right.
I guess.
But you said debating too, though. You said.
But that Ron one, I'm not gonna lie to you. That one might be.
It's so entertaining, bro. Like,
Ron ain't even a panelist.
He a host.
He a host.
He's not a W host. He averages 78 super chats left every show.
Averaging
I'm telling you,
78 super
every
chats
time
is
I
amazing,
ask
bro.
Mars how many super chats is left, it's 50
I agree
or
with
higher.
Chilltown.
50 or more, man.
Ron has been under 20 super chats left maybe twice.
Ron is underrated.
Bro, he can't get control of the show at one point.
If you're betting the over and under on Ron, always bet the under.
Ron can't even run the poll right, man.
Hey, Ron has never read my super chats.
Never. Shout out, Ron.
I've sent like 5 super chats in the Player's Choice and never read them once.
Y'all don't watch the regular Player's Choice.
Nah, hey, look, that's
look,
that's my brother. We can keep killing Ron for a little longer. That's my brother.
Ron,
that fool don't never read the super chat.
Never. He pull him up, and then forget about him, right?
I said it was a hot take for a reason. He's one of my favorites, though. I
love Ron, bro. He's
I feel you, love. Nah, I feel you. I'm just talking shit. Hey, look,
bro.
When I get monetized, when I get monetized, I'm gonna read every super chat. Y'all heard me, the viewers. I'm gonna read every.
I DM'd him. I DM'd him on Instagram too. I was like, "Hey, yo, read my super chats."
How y'all have a ticket?
I bet he ain't read your DM. Motherfucker can't read super chats. Can't read DMs.
He can't read that. You know what's crazy? Ron is a horrible responder to text messages, bro.
I bet he is.
He left me on red for like 4 days before responding to me, bro.
Hey, y'all gotta understand. Y'all gotta understand. Ron, like,
he busy as hell though.
He runs
multiple corporations.
He runs 2 international businesses though. Like we got shit like international. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot going on.
That's a
That shit is more funny than anything.
His son only like 2 years old, so he got a lot going on. Y'all gotta come around a little slack.
I forgot what I texted him about, right? But he opened it and he didn't respond. But then like 4 days later, he texted me about something completely different from what we were talking about, bro. And I was just crying, laughing, like, Ron, what's going on, bro?
You forgot.
Hell yeah.
That shit was funny.
Okay. Any other points y'all gotta say about it before we get back? I'm gonna click back.
Shit.
Chilltown may have a debate to be the best because his memory alone, his knowledge,
he got it, bro.
Like there's this one time
1954 NBA champs and give you the whole roster.
There's one time where you
win.
He just knew the average of a Scottie Pippen versus Grant Hill head-to-head matchup.
Pull that shit up off the top of his head.
I was like, what the hell?
What the fuck?
He's saying like, "Yep, I knew it. Yep, I knew it." Like,
why do you know that?
That shit's crazy.
No, like a lie.
I'm gonna go back to it, y'all.
Let's wait. Do y'all agree that he said Low the best debater to y'all?
No, Low be lying to y'all, and y'all just think he be doing TikTok. Look, y'all think he telling the truth just because it's Low. It's like that shit is
like
not
debating
true.
wise. Like Low probably has like the best like strat because like he only applies context when it's like convenient to him. He also only brings context when it's convenient to him, and he also tries to bait you to into saying.
Y'all be scared of Low. Y'all be Y'all be scared of Low pressure. Low had that presence that y'all be worried that y'all gonna get cooked by Low.
He got basketball reference numbers right there, ready to go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He be looking at the screen the whole time, dog.
Realize Low got a basketball reference with like a shirt of every color. He got the basketball.
Yeah, you got that shit in orange. You got that shit in yellow. You got that shit in
basketball reference.
No, it's not a joke.
All right.
It's not a joke. Right. I'm pretty sure Low is sponsored by Basketball Reference.
Like when they were doing the King of the Court, the dude had Basketball Reference of just mentioning Tim Duncan's numbers.
The glasses, bro.
Yeah, you can see it in the glasses.
I'm about to pull it. We about to pull it back. We about to go back to it though.
Pull up.
Yeah, there we go. Which one? We'll go with this one. All right, go ahead, Gag.
He's one of the founders.
Hey, y'all mute your mics.
Dub's an OG too, so I'm not gonna stop. But he's one of the founders of Player's Choice. I like Ron a lot. He's hilarious to me. I don't know. I like Ron a lot. I just think he's A tier. He's hilarious. He can't really debate like that, but as far as entertainment, he got it, man. Shaq is S. Yeah, I like Shaq and S. You know, I mean, you can't make a Player's Choice tier list without putting Shaq and S. Man, Shaq is that nigga, man. Shaq is the nigga. He is that nigga. Put this dude in F. I don't even know who that is. I just put him in there because why not? I saw like one of his takes and it was like terrible. I think it was like he said Anthony Davis wasn't elite in the regular season or something defensively. So that take alone, I'm gonna have to put him in F tier, respectfully. No shit.
Hey, does anybody know who that is? I can't see.
Hey man,
that's Jalen. That's Jalen.
That's Jalen.
So I saw Dale to B tier.
Going off.
Oh damn, that's fucked up.
The problem with
you
Dale
put
is he
Dale
only
at
talks
B?
about KD. Like he only talks about KD. He be meat right
Yeah.
so bad. Like it's pretty crazy, man. But he's one of the founders of Players. Like I said, he's an OG. So I feel like I have to put him in B just because he's an OG. And without him, there really wouldn't be a Players Choice without, Shaq and Dale's and, the Ron. So I'm going to put him in B. But if I really was to be honest, he'd probably be a C. Probably might be C. Elder Rufus. I'm going to put him in C. He's not better than J-Rob in my opinion, but I'm putting him in C. Elder Rufus is like me. He's just mediocre podcaster. He's mediocre entertainment-wise. He's not too entertainment, and he's like a mediocre podcaster in my opinion. So I'm just going to put him in C tier.
I can't wait for Leaf, man. I see him already right there. I can't wait for it.
JD might go with S. I'm not going to lie, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to put him. I'm just going to put him behind. I'm going to put him behind Ron and A. He's easily the best.
Where did JD go?
Yo, Love, you got to be shitting me,
he's
bro.
the best host on his Players Choice. So
this not Love's thing. This is
Bulls
fan guy.
Oh, my fault, Bulls fan. He not even a panelist.
He's a host.
Dude, Lowe's brother. He's not on this nigga's level. He's pretty entertaining, but he can't debate it all. But he's entertaining. I'm going to slide him in D. I'm
swear I can
put Lowe's
debate.
brother in D. Ace 30. Ace 30 is A for me. Ace 30 is A. I know Ace 30 from Open Gym. I watched like 1,000 Open Gym episodes, and
I ain't doing this shit no more.
But this list gotta burn.
I ain't doing this shit no more.
This list gotta burn. How do you not have me on this list? This list gotta burn.
Wait, where does he put Leaf at?
No, Sturdy was even on the panelist. We're Sturdy.
Right.
Hey, Bulls fan, with all due respect, we're not showing any more.
Bulls fan.
That's tough. You put Sturdy on Big Ox, and Ox be on that way, boy. Shout out my boy Sturdy.
He put Leaf in B tier. I just cooked Alvin the other day on Ticket's channel. I just cooked Alvin.
Gabe, that's where he did.
Bro, put it up. I got it right. He put Leaf
I
in
need to
B
see it.
tier.
I need to see it.
Bro,
Bob, this nigga said you
bro,
and Leaf
when
are
we were watching the Laker game on a stream party, dude. This dude Leaf was just mad hating, bro. Like every
the whole time.
Everything I love you.
Like we were watching that shit on the Discord.
How dare you? How dare you put Leaf on this list and not me, man? This is ridiculous.
Gabe, you don't be
I feel like I should be on here for real, but you know.
For the record, I really taught basketball on like J-Rod stream, sometimes Oxford stream. It's an open gym. I did get jumped out. Everyone just watched me talk about everyone's like,
they took away my show, man. They took away my show, and I can't cook no more. That's what it is. That's what it is.
I just want to say, I have other basketball takes. And like context. Remember JRC? We were talking real basketball.
I tried everything I could, bro.
It's okay. It's okay. That's why I'm here.
Y'all did that to yourself. Really, y'all did that.
I was there. I was there.
You kind of pigeonholed yourself.
That's why I'm in the Ox box, and that's why I'm with J-Rob, because I don't got no other show to
go to. The show ever coming back, man? The show ever coming back?
I don't know yet. I was with JD and Ron the other day. Kind of talked about it, but first of all, I honestly don't know, and even if I did know, I couldn't really talk about it.
It's okay. I don't got a problem with it. It just hurt my heart.
I want that shit back, bro. I'm talking
back too, man.
What show was it? What show was it?
The original PC Sunday and Wednesday show.
Yeah, Sunday to
it. Stop showing up.
Oh,
I was late edition.
Jordan, what the fuck?
How long was it?
Hey, Ox, did you have that Lil Wayne moment when he had that interview? He's like,
hey,
Gucci,
bro.
Gucci, man.
I want to be mean, but
you put Gucci, man,
over me.
Shout out my nigga.
Bias over me.
I ain't really tripping though. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own opinion. A lot. I look. My thing is, I'm biased to my own takes. You know what I'm saying? I feel like everything I say makes sense, and a lot of niggas like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? And I got to respect that. You know what I'm saying? I got to respect that. So I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping at all. My thing is like, I know. Never mind.
But Bob, though, I said you could be A though. I just think
Gabe, answer the question.
That list needs a
That's
little
a
bit
hard
of
question to answer, bro. I can't
reshuffling,
give you a
my
question
boy.
instantly, bro.
Why was Dale B tier?
Because he's a
Right.
OG. He's an OG, bro. He has to be B.
Why would you? Why was JD even on the list? He's not a debater. He's a host.
The best host, bro. Like,
He's
The
a
only thing I
one-way
know about
player. He's
JD's
a
takes
host.
is that he likes football a lot.
Hey, you called that man a one-way player.
That's crazy.
Hey, my thing is,
I love JD though.
Y'all ain't
I talk to him every day.
Y'all ain't seen JD in 4 months.
I talk to JD every day.
JD's a Luka merchant? Is that what's
I
going
talk to JD
Yes.
every day of the week.
That's all I know.
That is my boss. I love JD
that
with
dude.
all my heart.
Is he a Mavs fan or is he a?
I haven't
He's a
seen.
Mavs fan.
I came. Yeah, I only started watching PC after JD and them were gone. Like I was seeing him in old clips. I haven't seen him in.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
when he was
Wait a
actually a
second.
panelist.
Hey, we didn't get to it though. I need to know. Where was Mookie?
Oh, that's what.
Shit, I didn't even see. Hold on, let me. I mean, if
He
he's
better be
anything
below
up-
me. Ain't no way you got Mookie over me. That's crazy.
Bulls fan. I need to know this right
You put
now.
Mookie in B tier. It's
I'm
cooked.
out of here. I'm
The
out.
list is cooked.
I'm
Yeah,
out.
nah, don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere.
List is
He's
cooked.
out
The
of
list is
here.
cooked.
Yeah,
The
he's
list is
Talk
cooked.
about it.
Ox. And to make it worse, he put Mookie ahead of you, bro.
No way. Yo,
Damn. Hey, what's Mookie?
Hey, that's
Ox, he might
that's
be bad. I'm not gonna hold you, gang. He might be.
He say
might be bad.
Mookie who? Mookie
That's
rated
crazy.
Yeah, rated R.
Hey, Bulls fan. I appreciate you for
He
pulling
gotta
up,
go,
man.
bro.
You might.
I
Hey,
think
you
bro
might.
might get banned.
Hey, look. Hey, Bulls fan. You more than welcome to come to the next graveyard shift. But for this one, you know, sometimes you come to work and you might be a little sick, and your manager might be like, I
Just go home.
I need you to clock out. Brother, I need you to clock out right now.
Take the rest of
He's
the
like
shit
his
off,
teacher,
brother.
man. You
Get
gotta
your mind
redo.
right.
You gotta
What
redo his
you guys-
homework,
Oh,
man.
my
You
goodness.
What do
gotta
you
redo
guys
your
think? What do you guys
homework.
think about Elders placing? Elders.
What was
He
he? B
put
tier?
Mars. He put Mars as the best one.
Of course he did.
I get it. Mars
It's player's
cooks a lot.
choice.
Mars cooks a lot.
I mean,
Mars
he's
cooks a lot.
British. You listen to how we talk.
Every debate, his debate sound a little bit more better.
Yeah, it sounds more convincing.
We wouldn't be having these conversations.
The polite games. The polite games.
You can't compete with that British shit, man.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, man.
Man.
The way he be articulating himself.
It's a
man,
cheat
I don't
code, bro.
know,
It's a
man.
cheat code. I'm guessing.
All them goddamn big words he be using.
I'm saying, bro.
On top of that, yeah, then he throw the
sound
big words on top
educated.
of
Now
it.
everybody think
Then
he's
he hit
fucking
you with the
smart.
Bro,
basketball
I was watching his
Shit's
like
crazy.
his podcast on his own channel, that Hoop Talk shit he got with
James.
Hey, that shit's
and he
fire.
was
That shit's
it
fire.
is. Don't get me wrong, I love it. But he was trying to explain somebody like when they catch a lob and how they're good at catching the ball. He's like, their catch radius is amazing. I'm like, you got it, bro. You got it.
Catch radius. I'm out.
That makes sense. So that makes sense.
No, 100% that makes sense. But who says that? Like,
No, but it makes too much
Yeah.
sense. Like
I would say
for
for me, I would say so. And that's the thing. So what I would say, and everybody would be like, "What the fuck?" I'll be like, "You can throw it anywhere by the rim."
and he gonna go get it.
I'm saying,
Yeah,
exactly.
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 But catch radius sound better.
I understood what he was saying perfectly, bro. But never in my life.
It just sounds like a geek. It just sounds.
I've been talking about somebody catching the lob and said catch radius, bro. Like, what are we talking about?
But that's what I'm saying, okay. Think about that. If we're debating, if you're hearing like a side by side,
he wins.
If I'm talking about like you like I don't know anybody give me not him. That's too much bounce. But like let's say we're talking about just a mediocre athlete, this long. I'm gonna be like, yo, you could throw it up. Just get it up by the rim somewhere. He gonna go get it. Mars would be like, if you throw it maybe a foot away from the rim, his catch radius will allow him to go. You know what I'm saying?
When he says shit like that, bro, you just give him that Braun thumbs up to Jamal Murray. Like, you got it, bro.
Bro,
You got it.
I could go up there. I could say Devin Booker cold in the mid range. This nigga Mars gonna be like, Devin Booker's isolation ability allows him to excel in the mid post and allows him to I said the same thing.
I'm gonna start debating like that. I'm gonna start debating like that. We're gonna switch it. I'm gonna start debating like that.
I'm gonna start using. I'm gonna get an encyclopedia. I'm gonna cook his ass.
But say this my thing. This my whole thing about it though. Like I really don't. Like everybody always like, oh, you got cooked. This person got cooked. I'm not up here to try to cook anybody.
Me neither, man.
I'm up here simply to talk basketball. Man. Like, I'm up here to talk hoop.
And
sometimes in situations I get uncomfortable. Like, bro, I'm not trying to make you look bad. I'm just trying to talk about what I saw.
If Ticket up there, it's only about cooking somebody.
You want to know something too? Mookie should be
hallway.
3 the hallway is crazy.
Mookie
Mookie should be in F because he tried to talk like Mars, but he can't say words. So he should be in F.
Bro, he's throwing shots out here. I like this game.
Y'all gonna make cats start attacking my show, man. We not.
I'm not the only one that be saying that shit though.
Not dissing on the channel.
Yeah, not true. Just in general, they're gonna blackball me. So some of y'all don't.
That's
know,
my reason why he should be in F, bro.
Some of y'all don't know. I got blackballed from the show. I was on the show a while ago.
Yeah.
They asked me for my top 10.
Yeah.
And y'all know.
As soon as you said Scottie Pippen,
I got Scottie at 10.
I
got Scottie at 10, and this nigga Dale could not handle it.
Oh wow!
Damn. His brain short circuited and said, "No, we got to pack him up. We got to."
He couldn't handle it, but he got KD at 3, man.
I didn't get back on the show for like 7
I think
months.
Scottie at 10 is worse than KD at 3.
Bro, I was watching the other day. The first time I was
they're both equally as bad.
What is
Shaq over here talking to them like,
Scottie at 10 and KD at 3 to me equally as bad.
No, because I got KD.
Yeah, KD at 3.
KD is closer to 3 than Scottie.
No, because I got Scottie like 35, and I got KD like 13.
Wait, Jalen, what you just said? You said KD's closer to 3?
KD is closer to 3 than Scottie is closer to 10.
Jesus Christ.
I beg to
That's like that Scalabrini shit. That's like that Scalabrini shit.
Scalabrini shit. It's like this. I think
lowest Scottie is, you could put Scottie as maybe 30, bro. Because Scottie is a top 30 player.
I got KD like top.
I can see that.
I got KD like top 20, maybe top 15.
I can see that. I wouldn't be mad at that. I don't go as far as 30, bro. I only do 10. I'm not.
I don't think y'all really understand how good Scottie was.
Yeah, y'all sleep.
Yeah, man.
Scottie, no, I hear you.
At minimum, I say
could be wrong.
At minimum, it's 30, but I got him in there. Yeah,
25. You could.
I can't just watch highlights of Scottie Pippen and get a full understanding of what he was doing.
Right.
You got to really watch games of Scottie
He was the best two-way player.
Picking up full court, like especially when they're in the full court stages.
Who would you say was like that arguably better than him? Because I think he was the best.
That's two-way player.
Michael Jordan and Hakeem Olajuwon.
LeBron James.
As far as two-way,
yeah.
In the 90s?
I guess.
Oh, no.
If you
no, like, because I can't argue that.
If you talking about
like the thumbs up, I'm giving you the thumbs up. You got it. Like, I'm not.
If you talking about two-way players, which I don't really like to, but if you talking about two-way, I'm gonna go with Hakeem Olajuwon, and that's where the love stopped.
Yeah. For real.
If we keep it in the beam,
what about Michael Jordan?
Tim Duncan. Bro, no.
Scottie has a better two-way
Scottie Pippen was a much better defender than Michael Jordan.
Yeah, Michael Jordan was a much better offensive player than Scottie Pippen.
Yeah, that's
I mean, look,
Scottie don't get enough respect.
Wasn't Scottie a better playmaker though?
The gap isn't as big as you think it is, Jordan.
No.
Scottie's passing is.
I mean, I'm named after the nigga, so I gotta defend him. But
no way.
Hey,
I'm joking.
Wait,
my name is Gabe.
Y'all got D Wade over Scottie?
No. I might have to, bro. I read Miami.
I do.
I got to because I read Miami, man. I have to.
The reason why, because I got D Wade as my third best shooting guard of all time.
I think D Wade peaked
higher
than Scottie.
Wait, third? Overweight. So wait, you got.
I got Jordan. Kobe,
easily.
And Wade, and then Harden.
Yeah. You can make a case Jerry West if you want to go all the way back.
SB, don't tell me you think Harden better than Wade.
Nah, James Harden not better than Wade. No,
please no.
Can
you put yourself in the book?
If he had the playoff,
wait, Scottie Pippen or Clyde Drexler?
I'm not too well versed.
Clyde was at the 2.
I'm still taking Scottie.
Scottie's the best small forward of his era.
Yes.
I agree.
I don't think Grant did it long enough.
That's what I'm saying. I think
Grant didn't do it long enough.
I can see. I mean, if Grant Hill would have had a lengthy, healthy career,
that would have been
nice. Grant Hill would be a top 15 player, bro.
Maybe,
possibly top 10. Possibly
I'm mad at that. No, 100%.
Because a lot of people say, "Oh, Grant couldn't shoot and all that stuff," and he developed. Yeah, he developed the game. He developed the midi. You know what I mean? Like even when he was athletic, and then he developed a jump shot when he was in Phoenix. So like you telling me that he wasn't not able to develop, man? Like yo, I feel bad for those two players, T-Mac and Grant Hill, with those
and
injuries,
Brandon Roy too.
And Derrick Rose.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Still
Grant Hill's the only guy I thought
Penny would have better than all of them.
Top 5 what ifs based off injury. Who's
you said Penny too, Jordan?
Derrick Rose.
I think Penny better than
Derrick Rose.
Penny Hardaway, Grant Hill. I think
Derrick
Chase McVay's
Rose.
a what if too. I think Chase McVay's a what if for me.
As much as y'all don't want to hear it, Kawhi Leonard.
Yep.
I mean, he already accomplished that.
That's what I'm saying. He's
exactly. And what if that nigga had a healthy career?
What about T-Mac?
How are we talking about?
Probably has
T-Mac.
More career points. That's probably about it. But I think everything else was
Andrew Wiggins got more points than that man.
What about I think Showtime Magic.
That shit is crazy,
right?
Magic.
Hey, as soon as Gabe starts teaching me how to do all the lists and stuff, we're gonna start having some more drafts and stuff too.
Hey,
we did a tier list on. I made 2 tier lists. I have it's like on an app where like I already have the player set up and you could just make it your own. It's like
that's right. Yeah. On that same video, it's on that.
Yeah,
same
we did on
website.
It's like 95 players. I did. It's 95 for all time, and then there's another one for 95 current players.
Hey, that list
and you can rank them from S to F tier. You could do it from number 1 to top 75.
Y'all don't understand how hard it is to rank players. Like once you get like past like 22, it started getting.
You could tell Gabe, bro.
When
we did like once we got to like the third row, the 4th row.
Yeah, that shit got hard.
At that point, you splitting hairs because the thing about it is what you value. You know what I'm saying? That's why I love to ask people like, where do they put like stock into as far as like scoring profile, like offensive profile? You know what I mean? Like what do you? Because obviously you can't really put a real percentage because different players impact the game in different ways. You get what I'm saying? So like, that's the question I have for y'all. Like, what do you guys value as a basketball, just a hooper, like a basketball player? What do you value the most that you say all players should have? Like, what do you value the most?
Talk scoring or in general?
No, just in general, as like a hooper, all complete hooper. Like, what do you value the most?
What you saying, Donovan?
No, I mean it depends on what position. Like if it's a shooting guard, they're supposed to shoot. So I mean, it's based on like how efficient you are in scoring. So I mean that's why I have Jordan up there as my GOAT.
Because if you want, we could do that position, Don. If you want to start off like that.
Jalen, you sleep?
No, I'm here.
And overall,
he looking down. Yeah. But yeah, like so, like for point guard, what do you value the most out of a point guard?
He's taking his superpower nap.
Mostly for point guard, I would like to say either assist to turnover ratio is major,
right?
Also, just your ability and willingness to run your offense. Like that's why a lot of time I like a guy that's so being a playmaker to me is more so functioning outside of a play because you're making the play literally.
Yeah.
So that's why to me, John Stockton isn't so high on my list of playmakers, but his ability to facilitate the offense and run the offense is so top tier that I value his ability just to run his coach's offense and be a coach on the floor. I value that more than making a play out of a broken offense. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but I will say, I think the first ranking we should do is ranking ringless players.
That's fire.
Yeah, I like that.
That's fire.
Ranking all players. We got to do it soon so we can put Jimmy Butler in there because that's not gonna last.
Talk about it.
Oh man,
that ain't gonna last too much longer.
Are we doing this like talents or like based on career?
Injuries count with that, right? Injuries count with that, right?
Yeah.
We can't do no hypotheticals of what would have happened if you did.
Because I'm gonna get up here talking about T-Mac and y'all don't want me to do that.
Nah, I'm with you, bro.
T-Mac can easily be.
Ox gonna be right there with you. He gonna be right there. He gonna be right there with you.
Now Jimmy gonna be higher because he made it fire, huh?
T-Mac is more talented than Larry Bird. I'll tell you that much.
Oh yeah, 100%. Jimmy Butler gonna be higher.
Well, wait a second. What? I mean, that depends on what you consider talent. Why is T-Mac more talented than Larry Bird? Because he jump higher?
No, I think his scoring ability is just it's more complete. He's more of a complete scorer than Larry.
It's
Bird.
just athleticism.
But everything else, Larry Bird was better at than T-Mac.
Right. This why I have a problem with this type of conversation because this is what I want to say. if we play the same position, like for instance, let's be easy and say we're talking about if you're a post player, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I'm a post player and all I got is for instance, prime example.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm gonna just say this: if all I got is a drop step or a jump hook over the right shoulder, but you can't stop it, I don't care about I don't care about all the pretty dream shakes and all the shit you can do. Like so, you can say that person's more talented than me, but for me, it's production over vanity.
So basically, Hakeem and Kareem.
Yeah,
I think you can say Shaquille O'Neal versus
or Shaq.
But Shaq is just more. He has what?
I would say that. I would say yeah. Shaq versus Hakeem. I think Hakeem is more talented, but Shaq is. I got Shaq. I got Shaq 5. I got Shaq 5, and I got Hakeem 8.
Yeah, I got Shaq.
LeBron and KD.
I got you. Okay. I got you.
Yeah,
so you cool with if someone
Jimmy and Paul George.
I just want to. I want to use
Kyrie and Steph.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
Clear.
So I got the opposite with you, Ox. I just want to say that all. So I got the opposite with you. I think for me, I have Kyrie as a better basketball player than Steph Curry.
Jesus
but I understand why.
I disagree with that.
I'm gonna give y'all my reason.
Go ahead. Y'all let him speak.
Because layup package is fire.
Because for me, now Steph has definitely grown into a complete basketball player. But Steph coming out the gate wasn't a complete basketball player the way that I saw Kyrie was a complete basketball player.
I think Kyrie's more skilled.
I think Kyrie was more of a 3-level scorer, could get his shot off better, and his ball handling was able to attack any type of defense. I don't think he had to hunt for big men the same way that Steph had to hunt for big men prior to him improving his ball handling. And that's what I think. Just Kyrie off rip was more of a complete player than Steph.
No, I think he's more skilled. Like his
Steph had ankle problems.
He's a more skilled finisher than Steph.
Was hurt.
Hey, real quick, y'all, because we probably gonna go for maybe 10 more minutes.
Yeah,
so I want to end. I was digging that topic, y'all, but we can do this again sometime. As long as y'all up, y'all know I'm gonna be here. So I want to end on this real quick. I'm gonna go around everybody. I just want y'all top 3 sports movies. It doesn't have to be basketball movies. It could be any movies. Top 3 sports movies. Who want to go first?
I'm trying to think of 3. What I would say.
Sports
movies. Shit.
Okay, Jordan, who you got, Jordan? Top 3 sports movies.
This is biased as hell. Coach Carter, He Got Game, and The Water Boy.
That's fine. Bobby Boucher. That was my name.
Yeah, that locker scene was Bobby Boucher. Remember the time Bobby Boucher when
Remember the time Bobby Boucher? What you got, SB? I'm gonna go pick something different because I definitely
had 70s movies.
That's crazy. I ain't even that old. I'll probably go Remember the Titans for sure. You say Remember Titans?
No, I'm trolling.
Classic. It's a classic.
Space Jam.
I was gonna say Space Jam.
I just had Space Jam 2 and pissed y'all off.
No, Space Jam 2 was trash.
Jordan, you would have been the second person I did kick tonight.
I'm gonna switch it up. I was gonna say something funny too, but you took the water. But I'm gonna say Love and Basketball was fire too.
Not late. We gotta have a conversation.
Hey, we gonna do one of them rankings too, Jordan.
Come on.
Context. What you got? Context.
I got Above the Rim. I'm gonna go super hood. I got Above the Rim. I got damn. He took my answer. Obviously, Remember the Titans.
Yeah, it don't matter. You can say the same movies. Bro.
And Hardball, man. That was sweet. That was sweet, man.
That was in the greens over here. But that was
why you do me like that?
Come on,
you
man.
Gonna make me cry, man.
Come on, G Baby, man. Shout out to G Baby, man.
Hey, well, G Baby just be around. I see G Baby just around now. He just
I got a question.
Yeah, I've seen him a couple times.
What's up, Jordan?
Does Gang Gridiron count as a sports movie?
Gridiron Gang, hell yeah, that's a sports
Get He Got Game out of here. Gridiron Gang is in there, bro.
Gridiron Gang is goated. It's good.
That's fine. That's fine.
Hey, Donovan, you got 3? Y'all got 3 ready?
Nah, man. Let me think. I definitely got Remember the Titans up there. But I'm a big baseball guy too, man. So that's actually my favorite sport. So I'll probably have to say as a kid, I like the Sandlot. I like that one.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a fire movie.
And then the third one come back to me, man. Let me try to figure that out.
All right, go ahead, Gad.
So I got Like Mike.
Hey,
the longest yard.
Shout out to Lil Bow Wow.
And this last one, I got Happy Gilmore is one of my favorite ones.
That's the shit right there. Happy Gilmore.
Hold on, hey, Bravo.
Yo, y'all hear me?
Yeah. What's up, bro? Hey,
what's good? I agree with Gabe.
You got the same as Gabe?
Yeah.
Oh. Hey man, I cook, bro. That's why you gotta have me on that tier list, Bulls fan.
I don't think Bulls fan here no more.
Love, what
I know
you're not here no more.
Out
of here. Hey, Love, who you got?
I don't know.
But
you got some time?
You've had ample opportunity to think of three
ours.
Okay,
Remembering the Titans.
Okay,
Samla, and then probably Rudy.
You're killing me,
Rudy.
Or Thunderstruck.
I fuck with Rudy.
Oh, Thunderstruck the one with Kevin Durant.
That's
crazy. That's crazy.
I'm just playing.
Okay, look. When that movie came out, I was a little ass kid and I knew that shit.
We were like 9.
Yeah, that's.
I'm gonna give y'all 3. I'm gonna give y'all 3 that nobody said that are goated movies.
3 too.
I'm gonna give you. Jalen, you didn't go yet?
Yeah, I'll go.
Oh, my bad. You go.
I don't know if y'all. This is actually a great sports movie. Miracle on Ice. It was a hockey game with Team USA beat Russia. I thought
isn't it just called?
Is that like a documentary? I thought it was a documentary.
No, it's a movie.
With Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell.
There's another hockey one.
It's just called Miracle.
Miracle.
What's the other hockey one?
The Mighty Ducks.
Mighty Ducks.
That was fire.
What y'all know about?
That one was fire.
The Mighty Ducks movie was so good. Hold on, wait. The Mighty Ducks movie was so good. They made an animated series and it's on Disney Plus. I just rewatched it too.
Second, I'm gonna go. Honestly, a newer one. I fuck with The Blind Side. I thought it was a great one.
I never watched. I never seen it.
For
real?
Yeah,
I never seen it.
That's a great movie.
No, I've never seen it.
And after that, go Blindside. That I got to Friday Night Lights. I think great TV show. I think good movie too.
That's 3, Jalen. That's 3, Jalen.
Montes, you never seen The Blind Side?
No, I never seen The Blind Side.
Wow.
Hey, I see. Hey, Jalen had to look in his eye. He was finna list off every.
He was finna get
the golf one. I remember Shia LaBeouf. Y'all remember Shia LaBeouf? Even Steven Jackson.
Yeah, hell yeah.
The Great Escape. He had a golf movie that was real nice.
Yeah, I remember that.
Let us get his shit off.
Man, I got so many in my brain, but I'm gonna just keep that 3 too. I'm gonna keep
NASCAR count Talladega.
Let me give y'all 3 that y'all ain't think about. That y'all ain't think about. First one is Little Giants.
Ooh, with Juice Box? I mean, Icebox?
I've never seen Little Giants.
With Icebox. When the shorty was wilding, yes, with Little Jordan, yeah. Fire.
I had which one was I had Little Giants, Sixth Man.
With Marlon Wayans.
What was his brother died?
And Invincible.
Okay, I'm not mad.
Man, y'all forgot about Air Bud, man.
Shout out Air Bud. Yeah, talk about
it. Oh man, fuck that much.
Okay. Hey, you gotta chill.
I like it.
Hey, yo, you get your number 3.
Ever since that dog popped up on IG, everybody been on his head.
Damn
He
Corgi,
been
man.
killing that goddamn Corgi. God,
hey, what?
Corgi,
I don't even know about that. I'm
damn that Corgi. That
predicted the game.
So you know how that motherfucker.
They had the Warriors coming back.
We forgot White Men Can't Jump. Said it in the chat.
Oh shit! I was talking about that earlier. I'm happy you said that.
That new Jack Harlow movie better not be ass, because I'm gonna be mad.
Question. That's what I was about to ask.
Yes, for Jack Harlow.
Y'all finna watch that? Y'all finna watch that?
Hell no.
Probably
Hell no.
My problem is why they just keep rebooting these old movies. Just make some new shit.
They don't got new ideas. They don't got new ideas. They just gotta make that
all
money.
the shit our generation gonna reflect on as movies is gonna be reboots of 90s shit.
Oh man,
the asterisk too.
Oh, Jordan, you're 19. You're 19. This is your generation. You're 19. You don't understand the
I said our generation. I said our generation. Y'all reboot our cartoons. Y'all just.
I'm saying, bro, we make it worse.
Old drip. Now y'all wearing baggy clothes again. Like, what's going on, man?
I don't understand, bro. In the context, the shit that hurt me more is that we make it worse. I don't know how.
We fuck it up every time. We never make it
every time, bro.
LeBron
somehow fucked up Space Jam 2. We fucking up the damn fashion.
Let me tell y'all something.
You see the Fast and Furious that's gonna come out too? That shit gonna be ass too.
That's not us. I mean, that's been the thing.
Y'all fucked up everything.
Damn.
That's just what y'all do. Gen Z, Gen Z, y'all walking around.
Yeah, Jalen, what the fuck was that?
Y'all be eating Tide Pods and stuff.
I don't associate with that. I don't associate with that goofy.
I ain't gonna lie. My youngest.
That was some shit y'all was doing, bro. We wasn't doing that shit.
I would have got my ass beat while I was choking on the Tide Pod, bro.
My youngest daughter, baby, she liked this show, but I'll never forgive y'all. Y'all fucked up Teen Titans. I'll never forget.
I'm part of the original one. I'm part of it. Hey, we're not part of that Teen Titans Go shit. I'm part of the original.
Y'all live this y'all generation.
I refuse.
That's not me. That's not me. Complaining to 12-years-olds, bro.
Hey, Raider, what's up, bro? We about to shut it down, bro.
Just can't show my props. Just can't show the reports.
F the Raiders. I appreciate it. Go Chargers. Go Chargers.
But Chargers fan.
I'm so sorry.
Yes, sir.
I mean, shit.
Those exist?
I'm a fan.
That's a Kings fan. Then I'm at
what y'all hometown is it?
Fuck the Chargers. Yeah, I'm San Diego. Fuck the Chargers.
That's why we a nation. We don't.
That's crazy. That's a good comeback. That's a good comeback.
Hey, SB. I've stopped being a Chargers fan once they left San Diego.
I was mad about it, but I gotta stay with my team. I was mad about that too. We should stay.
We a nation.
Y'all got a little squad. Y'all can't front. Y'all got a little squad on y'all.
Yo,
what's up?
Yo, before you go, bro, can I please? I've been waiting for like an hour to get my basketball story, bro.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
All right,
who's that? Who's talking?
That's Bravo.
Bravo. Okay, for sure. Bravo, you got it. My nigga Johnny Bravo.
Fire attack, Gabe. Fire attack.
Bro, I was skipping school, bro. I was skipping school. It was 11th grade, bro. And I went to the gym. Right? So, bro, Rudy Gay was at my fucking gym, bro. And
that's what you get for skipping school.
Dreams. What you say?
I said that's what you get for skipping school.
No, hold on. That's what he did. Gabe, if you was listening, he said
right? So I had
skipped school to go to the gym.
Right? I met one of my homeboys there too. That nigga was skipping too, right? So I had basketball dreams. When I seen Rudy Gay, bro, the nigga was a god, bro. I'm telling you, bro. It was Toronto Rudy Gay. It wasn't even the Memphis. It was Toronto Rudy Gay, bro. That shit shut all my hopes and dreams down, bro.
No, I got
that shit shut because he was playing against people who was from overseas. They used to fuck me up, bro. And he was just he did the Jordan dunk, bro. That shit was elite.
Whoa,
that shit was elite, bro.
And that's when we realized there's levels to this, huh?
That's when I realized, bro. That's when I came back down to earth.
I have a video.
Let's go, Gabe. Get right.
I got a video of Little Uzi slapping the shit out of my phone.
Do you actually?
That was you? That was you on that video?
Yeah, it was like a concert. It was like a concert, it's like back in 2018, and then the dude ran into the crowd, and then like everyone started like grabbing on, like pulling onto his hair and shit.
Nah, love you.
And like his shirt. And then when he came down the stairs, like I was recording him because I wanted to dab him up, and the dude just slapped my phone, and like it fell, but I caught it though. Like I caught that shit.
Jeez.
You gotta send me that. You said
who?
Lil Uzi, bro.
Lil Uzi. I'll send the video in J Rob's Discord. I'll send it right after this.
Wait, is Lil Uzi the one with the? Is he the one with the diamond on his face?
Yeah, it's a Tour Life Lil Uzi.
It was back in 2018. It was 2018 though, so it was before he had like the.
You let a gremlin put his hands on your shit.
You got the security guard. I ain't trying to. Them security guards are like 6'7".
Yeah, they got security. The big dude. They got some.
Yeah, them security guards is crazy. You can't even see him behind them, bro. He's so short, like 5'4".
I got a quick question. Ox, I got a quick question. What's your top 3 '90s hip hop albums? It don't gotta be in order, but just your top 3 that you always go to.
Top 3
'90s. So I only could go from 90 to 99.
It gotta be.
Okay, so we gonna go Illmatic.
I mean, that's some dope.
Illmatic, Ready to Die.
Okay.
No. Illmatic, Life After Death.
If you ain't got no, you don't got no X album on here, you being petty.
I wanted to go all X.
I'm gonna say he had 2 in the same year. That went crazy.
Flesh of My Flesh, or you know what I mean? Or
you gotta be
with the other one.
I'm just here shaking my head like, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Hey, this my thing. I want to go X. You know, that's my dog.
Gabe, I'm tagging you right now.
But I mean, after I go Illmatic and then Illmatic and then Life After Death, obviously, you know that the third one is obviously All Eyes on Me. So
respect.
Baby, the dog pound.
Snoop Dogg.
Hey man, what y'all know about Usher's My Way? That's the one.
That was a great graveyard shift, y'all.
Doggy Style album was a shit, bro. Doggy Style.
I knew Raider was going. I'm curious. That's how I knew Raider was going to hit us with the Doggy Style for sure.
Salute, y'all.
On top
of
that,
bro, my dad put me on all that stuff, man.
Yeah, on top of that, though, context, you put me on the spot, so.
Yeah. I know. You gonna catch flack for this one. You know you're gonna catch flack for this one. That's a great three. That's
classic shit. That's classic.
No. You hit it right on the head, my guy. You did. But for me, because like some joints I wasn't there for, so I had to have my older cousins put me on to game. But for me, it's now you got Life After Death, and I understand why. But for me, it's actually Ready to Die.
Ready to Die.
Ready to Die because. My favorite song on that album is the What with Method Man. Biggie going back and forth with Method Man. So that's my favorite thing. My second joint gotta be Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood.
Yeah.
And my third is a tie between. Damn man, I'm not gonna hold you.
Good Kid, Mad City.
Nah. My third, honestly, I'm be honest with you. No, because that's in 2000s. My third is gonna be I gotta go with Jigga Man, man. His first album, Jigga Man.
I like probably the first Chronic. The first Chronic. Dog, I'm a West Coast baby, man.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
You know, it got Doggy Style.
It was close with me for Doggy Style.
No, I wasn't really listening to the 90s, man. I was born in the 2000s.
Bro, you know what's crazy? When
y'all could do 2000s. Y'all could do 2000s.
When I was like
Good Kid, 15... Mad City, Men on the Moon, like Kid Cudi. I like those.
When I was like 15, 16, right?
Like My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
I tried to cause what do you call it? I don't like talking music with old heads because they're gonna make fun of me because I like the new school stuff, right?
Yeah,
so I was like 15.
Don't get me wrong, I do too. Like I like Forest Hills Drive is one of my fucking
right.
Dog,
but when I was when I was 15, 16, I made a playlist on Spotify, just straight 90s music to try and like learn shit. So I got music. I got like singular songs rather than albums.
I don't know if y'all agree with this, but I said that Wayne has a top 3 peak of all time.
Yes, he does.
Wayne is the
I'm gonna be real. Hold on, real quick. Hold on, because Gabe, I want you to finish that. But look, that's not crazy, bro. 2005 to 2008, Wayne damn near was running
a different type of
yeah.
Hey yo, big up. You can't just let these people. Hey yo, what's good, my bro? I be watching you. Hey, before I even start going off and none of that. Hey, bro, you be doing your thing. Don't let Ticket, none of them niggas try to throw you off your pimping because you really know what you be talking about. I be following your shit. Trust me. You feel me? Nah, real shit. Nah, that's just real. I be following your shit, bro. So that I just had to put that out there. So secondly, hey, bro, I had to get on here because I'm like, hold up. Y'all niggas finna breaking down all these albums and y'all not finna mention Tupac?
Nah, he did.
Nobody. I'm talking about nobody mentioned Tupac.
Nah, he did.
Yeah, that.
Ox did.
Oh, okay. Because I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. I thought
on me.
Okay, because I'm like, bro. Because I'm like, bro. Tupac ran the 90s, dog. Like, if you want to talk about 90s music, Tupac ran that shit, bro. Don't worry about it. He dissed Nas and all them niggas. For real. Like, niggas talking about Nas. No, niggas ain't Nas think he loud like me. That nigga ain't going to the hospital to 5 like me. You feel me?
I also have One last thing. I also have.
Hey, I'm a pop fan, bro.
Hell yeah.
I see like a lot of people. I see how a lot of people have like Tupac 1 and 2. I think he kind of overrated. I have him like 5 or 6.
Who? I think Impact don't gotta matter though. I think Impact gotta matter.
I'm just being real though. Who's better than him though? You say he overrated, but who like better for real? Like especially when we talking about storytelling, concepts, like what you actually talking about. I'm not talking about just niggas rapping.
Lyrically, yeah, like lyrically.
People say Nas is better. Like I'm not a big hip hop guy, but
niggas talking about lyrics. But look, you talking about lyrics. Look though, you talking about lyrics, but in all reality, like what are niggas talking about? Like what are they being lyrical about? Like this nigga was being lyrical about.
Kendrick Lamar's more lyrical.
I'm talking about.
I get it. I get where Kendrick raps at, but I'm just saying, like concept wise, Dear Mama. Kendrick Lamar still don't got no song like Dear Mama.
He got a whole album about that.
Hold on, y'all. Let me get Gabe back on track to what he was saying.
Oh yeah, facts.
And then
because
yeah, go ahead, guys.
No, I was gonna say like obviously so I'm only 20. I don't know albums like that. I got like singular songs, so obviously I got to Raider with the Snoop Dogg. I had like Lottie Dottie in here, Murder Was the Case and stuff. And then I had some
Street, bro. Listen to 21 Jump Street, though. That he
I had Biggie in here. I had some Kick in the Door type shit. I had a Juicy in here. I had I cannot say the word, but a Bleed as well. You know what I'm talking about?
Big dope, legend, big dope.
Right. So I tried to get more in tune with that shit. So I tried to listen to that.
I genuinely believe that Kendrick Lamar would
keep doing that, bro. Keep getting in the archive.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, bro. I feel you, bro. I love Kendrick Lamar.
Snoop is that?
Hey, this some Zion. I'm gonna be real. This some.
Yes, sir. As it should be, man.
No, facts. I'm gonna be real though. Like I love Kendrick Lamar. I love what he do. I feel like Good Kid, Mad City is definitely one of his like a top album. That damn album is a top album. But in all reality, nobody from the 2000s, even in the 90s, could touch Tupac concepts, bro. Like
DMX for sure.
DMX gave him a run for his money.
DMX, Dark Man X, baby.
Shit like that.
Wait, nobody from the 2000s, not even Wayne in them.
Eminem ain't getting no love. Eminem ain't getting no love. The highest selling rapper of all time ain't getting no love.
Don't do this right now, bro.
You can out-rap.
I'll fuck with him.
And I'm not gonna. Hey. And I hate to bring this name up, but Eminem, bro. I mean, but y'all Eminem, bro. That shit, his impact was.
Yeah, Eminem
his impact was hard, though, bro.
I fuck with 8 Mile. I fuck with 8 Mile. I fuck with that.
What about Andre 3000?
But I ain't on all that weird shit, bro. Like, see, that's the shit I'm talking about. Y'all
that's
think
that's what he lost.
Andre 3000.
Like Kim, Stan. You know what I mean?
Stan is a great song.
Hey, but Legend, you gotta think about it this way though, Legend. M was rapping the motherfuckers that was going through shit that some people can't relate to. You know what I'm saying? It's everybody. You know, everybody going through different shit. So I gotta respect what M was talking about.
He tapped into his niche.
I feel the whole Marshall Mathers shit. Like I like the Marshall Mathers LP, but once you go to doing all that. What do you think? And this is a jumping just for me. So everybody just follow me.
You see how you remember that shit? You see how you remember that shit? You see how you remember that?
That's one of my favorite Eminem songs.
It's Without Me.
Yeah, Without Me. That shit is hard.
Eminem made Mob Spaghetti a bar. This guy made Mob.
How about that? My salsa.
I like that. No, that's hard.
Hey, I was in Mexico the other week. I'm there, but I'm not like in northern Mexico though. I'm in the Yucatan. I'm down in Merida, and I get in the car and she's slapping Eminem. I'm like, all right, okay.
What songs though?
It was like one of the mainstream songs. It wasn't like, you know.
Okay, copy.
It was mainstream. But check it out though, fellas. I do gotta run, you know what I'm saying? I gotta be up for the it's only 1:45. But yeah, I gotta get some rest tonight though. I got a busy day tomorrow. But shit, hey, y'all stay on the lookout though, because we gonna do it again. And pretty soon I'm gonna have a schedule so y'all know when I'm doing it, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Big Ox, man, let that nigga Ticket know, man. Hey, I'm on his ass, man. Pause. But nigga, let's go. My dog Ox, nigga, you don't know what you be talking about. You just be loud, nigga.
Hey, yo, God, hey, pull up.
Fool.
Hey,
hold on. That's his favorite shit.
Hey, he was doing me like that earlier. He gonna do it again in a couple hours. You already know.
Yo, the nigga go nah.
Hold on,
nigga.
Shout out to
I don't want to hear none of that shit.
Damo, man. Legend got a bro.
Hey, that shit's funny. When he calls Damo the second load, that shit is hilarious.
Hey,
y'all gotta put Ticket on that good pack, man.
Hey, yes. Hey, shout out to y'all for pulling up. Shout out Player's Choice. You know what I'm saying? Low Ticket, Chill Town, Fluent, Ron, the whole family. You know, it's all love.
Hey, no, y'all
know Player's Choice. Player's Choice, something like the Wu-Tang Clan. You know,
something
like the Wu-Tang Clan. Obviously, I'm Raekwon the Chef. Obviously, but
I don't even know who I am. They got so many people in that shit.
Yeah, but all right, y'all. Hey, y'all be safe, man. Y'all have a good one, man. I'll see y'all soon.
I'll see you there tomorrow morning.
Everybody out there in the chat, man. Y'all appreciate y'all for kicking it. Appreciate y'all for staying this time. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all like the video, man. Subscribe to the channel. Like I said, as soon as we get monetized, first thing we doing 24 hours straight. Y'all don't believe me? Just watch. Appreciate y'all. Y'all get some rest, man. Catch some Z's. Don't drink and drive, man. Read a book and love yourself.